permanently fixed in contorted positions. Death occurred in a few cases.
So you're telling me that the Karaka seed has killed people?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I started the stream, by the way, so that's what we're starting on.
Cool.
So anyway, ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and Tower of God enthusiasts, welcome back to some nice information about the Karaka seed, which we just found out was actually a real thing, and much in line with the Karaka character from Tower of God. It's very dangerous. Surprise,
Yeah,
surprise.
it's a tree.
Yeah, it is a tree. So, with me today, I am your illustrious host, Chris Allen, who is also the bomb lover, the Huaryun master, and the person being guided by my oh so faithful guide, the airline,
Yep, that's me.
who's also a Karaka tree expert. So, aside from being a Karaka tree expert, Hairline, can you please tell me, can you please enlighten me, and can you please even, may I dare say, guide me on what happened last week, last episode of Tower of God
Yeah.
Z?
You made a lot of predictions.
Yes. Yes, and we got a counter on it too.
Yeah. But it makes sense because there was a huge lore dump.
Yes.
And we're not even done with it. As you can see, Bomb and
We're right in the middle
what's
of the
her name?
conversation.
Bomb and
Garam.
Garam, yes,
Yes,
are still
Garam.
talking. I feel like we haven't even gotten to the meat of it. Like, you know what I
Really?
mean? Like we're
I feel
still
like she dropped the hot load on us.
so let's talk a little bit about it. So we
Okay.
learned that there's a princess
Yes.
named JAHAD who was turned
Crazy.
mad
Yes.
and then was sealed, right?
Yeah. Wasn't she a combination of two families?
Yes, she was a combination of two families. So she was very strong, right?
Do we
And
know which families or no?
I don't think she says. But
Okay.
anyways, that the important thing is that Garam believed that she was going to be the one who was going to collect all the 13-month series and complete this whole thing. But then what ended up happening is that she went mad as she was up, like trying to do this quest, right? So it
Yes.
made Garam believe that something here is not right,
Not
right?
adding up.
So she decided to meet her.
Wait, I have a question though.
She snuck into the yeah.
So, the whole initial premise to us was that the 13-month series were keys, or were half of the key when combined to open the gate that Jihad sealed.
I think yes, that's what we know. But
That's what
the
they've told
premise
us.
now I think this is what Garam's about to say actually. But I'm trying to remember. Did someone else say it? Or did I just spoil it? Is the question.
I don't really know what, so I'm assuming no. Yeah, I'm assuming you haven't spoiled anything yet.
Yeah, I feel like someone else said it, but my memory's hazy. But anyways, but according to the princesses, the princess believed, and this is like a very dumb thing, right? Like I feel like even if people believe it, no one's really actively trying to do this. But like whoever collects the 13 months becomes Jihad's wife,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they said that. Yeah,
That was the bullshit thing. But
yeah.
let's be honest, are for out of all the princesses we've seen, do any of them even seem remotely interested in marrying Jihad?
Not at
Like that's not
all.
even something that any of them care about. So
Not yeah, not at
I feel
all.
it's not even something that the princesses believe personally. I think it's
Yep.
just like it's a front, and obviously so, right? Because we know that it's actually there's something else associated with it. But moral of the story is, Jihad doesn't want this to happen,
So he
right?
does not want the
Because
13-month series to get all collected.
we can deduce that, right, from Anne, because Anne was gonna do it,
And
right?
she
She
got
had the
crazy.
ability to do it, and she became crazy, right? And Garam doesn't believe that because how could someone this strong just randomly become crazy as she's starting to like
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, because I'm trying to get a feel for Anne, right? Because they don't really say too much about Anne. Could Anne clap Yuri?
absolutely.
Could
So
could Anne clap Mashini, my wife?
absolutely.
Holy shit. Could Anne clap um
Name any character, yes.
okay, wait. Can Anne clap Han?
Arye Han?
Yes.
No, it would be close.
Okay. Okay, so she's near top 10 level
I
then.
think she's very strong. Yes, she is very strong.
Okay. So she obviously can't clap like the monster gods like Urek, Han,
Yeah.
Enryu, them. Like she can't touch them, but like she's reaching them. She's like
But
right at their
she's
feet.
like, which makes sense considering she's common
You just cut out
and she's
extremely. I
oh
have no clue
oh
what you said.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Full disclosure, I think there's like a rainstorm going on, so I might have some connectivity issues.
I
But
think it's just because you were a little far away.
oh, was it? Okay,
Yeah,
let
because
me
now you
switch
sound
them.
fine.
Okay, I was saying that she's like family head level because
Okay.
if you
And
think
she's a
about it, she's Princess
princess.
Jihad plus she's two family heads put together, and she's just very gifted and talented. So
So would you
you add
say
all that
like
together.
would you say adding like two families together is that like additive or multiplicative?
That's a good question. I don't really know, considering we haven't seen it very often. This is probably, I think this is the first instance of us seeing it, right?
This is
Unless
the
you
first
remember
time.
anything. Yeah, it does happen. It's very rare though.
Okay. Is it more rare than an irregular or no?
Uh, See, irregulars I feel like are more rare, probably. Yeah.
So you are more likely to meet a hybrid princess than an irregular.
Or well, a hybrid. I thought you just meant like a hybrid family member.
Uh, yeah, I mean, I
They
guess
don't
you're
all have
right.
to be princesses, right? Like, what if you have a
Yeah,
male?
yeah, you're right. Yeah. So yeah, a hybrid family member.
Yeah, I think you are more likely to meet a hybrid family. Still extremely rare, right? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, we could count the irregulars on one hand. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So that's just
Bomb,
gonna be it.
Rachel, Urek, Jahad, and I mean, are we excluding the 10 great families and
Yeah,
Jahad?
we're excluding them. Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
would exclude them. They count, but yeah,
yeah, okay, so
just for the sake of
excluding them and Jahad, including the government, essentially, excluding the government,
exactly.
we
Yeah,
have Urek, we have Enryu, Fantanium, and Bomb. That's four,
and Rachel.
and Rahel.
Yep.
So that's five.
So one
Literally
hand.
one hand. Yeah, literally one hand. Okay.
Yep.
So
Anything else we need to talk about? So we went over the story.
yes, I
I
guess.
think we could talk about Hello Joe a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. I remember they introduced him too. He's like the. He looks like he has like a bong bong attached to him, right?
Yep,
Man,
he's
it's
got the
crazy.
ring.
It's only been a week, and I feel like I've forgotten like everything.
This
It's
happens
wild.
every time,
I feel like
and
you know what it
we're
is.
never not surprised by it.
You know what it is too. It's recently like more shit is happening at work that's like stressing me out. So it's like
Oh
my
yeah,
mind definitely like gets taken away.
yeah. My
But
memory's never been good, but
mine was
it is.
usually good. Like back in the day, like it was better with remembering stuff. This one, it's honestly like even though these huge things happen, like I forgot most of them. Fucking
hmm
work, man. I hate work. But okay, so just to get this straight, right? So with the whole princess thing, what was told to the princesses? So is the idea that's portrayed to them like, oh, if you get all these 13 like month series, you get to marry Jihad, or is the idea that's portrayed to them, this is the key to the gate?
I don't think they tell the key to the gate story. I think they tell the other one.
Okay, so
I
the
think.
key to the gate thing is kind of just something we as the viewers know.
Yes.
So
I
that's
think it's
not the
something
common
that's
known thing.
known. It's probably known amongst the higher level princesses, but I think the lower and mid level probably don't really
They
know
don't
it.
know. Okay. So that's
Yeah.
the big secret. That's the big secret Jihad
That's
does not want. So the cover up is if you get all
right.
these, you marry me.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. And the princesses
Um,
really don't give a fuck.
yeah. I
Wow.
mean,
Which works out in
honestly,
his
it's
favor.
yeah, it's kind of like a deterrent. It's like, what? I don't want to marry this random dude. Like, I'm not gonna
Imagine
slaughter everyone just to marry this dude.
your sisters, quote unquote,
Yeah.
being Jihad's
Some of them do
wife.
treat themselves that way. It's kind of interesting how they kind of have like a familial bond. Some of the princesses of Jihad, just out of being like kind of adopted siblings.
I mean, I
It's
feel
weird.
like it's only really Yuri that shows that. What other princess shows that?
Um,
I feel like none of
Mashni
them.
Mashni does talk to like when we first met her in the beginning of season 2. I think she did say like, "Oh, my sister" or something like that. Like they kind
Yeah,
of talk.
but that one I wouldn't count that one as the example because that was with Yuri, right?
hmm
Yuri is
Yeah,
already established. Like Yuri has proven herself. I'm pretty sure if Mashini saw some like fledgling princess, Mashini wouldn't look twice or wouldn't even talk to them. You know,
yep.
that's just my assumption.
All the sisters seem to know each other.
Uh,
Like I don't know if there was like a meeting or something where they all get to meet each other, or if there's like meet and greets. But it seems like a lot of the princesses are familiar with one another.
can they
Like how
sense each other?
Yuri knows. No, I just mean like they know each other. Like meaning like they've met at some point. Like Yuri knows Repalista, and she probably knows like a
I
bunch
mean,
of other
again,
princesses.
because these like princesses are like probably long-standing, well-known. I mean, Repulista is literally known to have what, the opera, the one of
Right.
the three greatest lighthouses in the tower.
Hmm.
Like, she's not a no one.
Yeah,
She's a very well-known person.
that's fair. I guess it's just that like we see a lot of princesses interacting with each other.
Yeah,
It's like
but the
a.
top end princesses, like the ones who are like the grand ones.
Hmm.
Like, of course, Mashini is gonna say hi to Yuri. It's Yuri. That's someone you don't like. It's not in your best interest to ignore them.
Yeah. Whereas the younger ones don't really know each other that well. I guess.
True.
I
I
mean,
I also think it's just because
I
they're
don't
not
know.
really relevant.
And Dorsey's recognized because she's like a model, so it's
Yeah,
kind of
she's
hard to
popular.
say
She's a
that
Twitch
it's like
streamer.
yeah, everyone knows her.
She's
Seen the
a
VT.
she's she's a pool streamer. She's a fucking bikini streamer.
Yeah, I guess.
But anyway,
Damn success.
so do you think Mashini, if she saw Lilial and Shilial, she would say something to them?
Um, maybe.
Okay, interesting. Okay,
I mean,
so
Lily and Chilio are working with one of the princesses, right? Isn't that confirmed when Shibisi was talking to them? Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
Okay, this was a long time back, so
Weren't
I
they
don't.
picking a side in a war?
Yeah, there was like a war or something like that, and then they're like, "Oh no, we're not working with this person. We're working with that person." Or something. It
Who was the
was
war
that was
between?
a
Because they
long time.
did say it, right?
Two princesses. It was shit. They were pretty. Their names, you know. Maybe I'll look it up. And this is taking a long time. How about we wrap it up? Sorry.
Okay, okay. So Hell Joe, to kind
Hmm.
of just wrap up with him. So Hell Joe is the Whole Master,
Hmm.
right? I believe that was his title that
Oh,
he
that
earned.
I'm actually glad we said that. Yeah.
So yeah, he's
It's
the Whole
important.
Master. And that's actually pretty important lore wise because he controls basically stuff going in and out of the floor of death, I guess.
Hmm.
So now, from what I remember, Karaka basically waltzed his way into Heljo's domain and said, "Yo, I'm here for the Thorn fragment. Where is it?" And Heljo's like, "Fuck you. All you did was give me a TV when I asked for freedom." And Heljo
Hmm.
specifically got upset because he said all it shows is the news. And Karaka was like, "Oh, like you don't like my gracious gift of this television?" And Heljo was like, "No, it's only the news." And then Karaka was like, "You don't like the news?"
It's
Like
like I
Karaka
like.
actually likes the news. But anyway, yeah, so that's happening. And now we're basically at the point where Bomb is getting the big lore drop of he is maybe possibly the son of the I guess beholder of Jahad's eye, Arlene Grace. So
Hmm.
they said Arlene Grace was liked by Jahad, right?
Hmm.
Did that imply that like he fucked her? Like he actually was with her, or just that he admired her? Do you
We don't
remember?
know. I think it's more admire
So they didn't
because I
really
think if
like
that was
get
the case, they
together.
would have said, or maybe they left us on a cliffhanger. Who knows? Maybe
Okay,
we'll find out.
let's figure it out. So, episode or chapter 320. Here we go. With the lovely Garam. Arlene Grace? Arlene. I've heard that name somewhere before. That's right. The place that Fug took me from. Plus, Grace is the name that Fug gave me. Okay, so now I'm questioning something, right? What if this is just a whole big fuck you to Jihad, right? What you know how they plan to have Bomb like, try and like deal with Jihad either through killing him or through whatever. But like Bomb is going to be the one in their eyes to fight Jihad.
Hmm.
What if they named him this as like a big fu to Jihad of like, yeah, we named him after your lover, like after you're like a hottie.
Hmm.
Like just imagine that they're literally just doing it. Just imagine to fuck with him.
Yep.
Anyway, what does she mean? That she's the one who brought me into this world? See, the way they imply it here, though, it's implying it that like she's his mother. Slave in utero, Tower of God, the Hell Train, the Floor of Death. Part 9. Tell me, when you say that she brought me into this world, do you mean she's my mother? Well, how should I explain this? Could you really call her a mother? I'm not sure about that. What is Bomb, a fucking homunculus? What? She's been here longer than I have, so I'm not sure about the exact details. Huh? What I'm sure of is that she played a crucial role in bringing you to this place, and she was one of the Irregulars who entered the tower along with the Ten Great Family leaders. So are we counting this as like going beyond the one hand, or is she like still considered with Jahad's group as an
Mm,
irregular?
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, to what?
That she's part of the group, right? So she's an irregular.
So we're still on five people as irregulars. We're still on one hand.
Oh, I see, I see. No, no, they don't count, right? Because this is like Jihad's gang.
Okay.
So she was part of Jihad's gang.
All right. So we still
So there
got
wasn't
five.
just the 10 family heads and Jihad. There were more people with them. Is what she's
Interesting.
saying.
Okay. But but right now, there are only 10 family leaders. That's right. But actually, there used to be 13 of them? What? Oh shit, hairline. Wait, is
Hmm.
that why there's 13 months here? Because every family got one?
That's interesting.
Oh shit, I think that's a hypothesis. Although there are only 11 now. Wait, 11? Wait. Oh, unless they're counting
Including
Jihad.
Jihad.
Yeah, maybe they're counting Jihad too. Wait, so two died? Why would Jihad have bothered to split the 13-month series into 13 pieces? Some legends say that 1 year in his hometown is 13 months. Yeah, that's complete bullshit. But then there must be a separate reason for splitting the key into 13 pieces to begin with. And it's natural to name that the 13-month series, right? The 13 months were split up so that Jihad and his 12 companions could share the key. One of them is Arlene Grace. So Arlene Grace is like a lost family head then.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no Grace family as far as we know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. There were originally supposed to be 12 leaders, not 10. So 12 leaders excluding Jihad.
Exactly.
Okay. A hidden irregular. I didn't believe that she existed even when Anne mentioned her existence. Wait, so she talked to Anne?
Yeah. We already
What?
established that. She snuck into her prison.
Wait, I thought she just knew about Anne. I didn't know she interacted with her.
Nah, nah. She said at the end that she was curious and she thought that the whole thing was a setup, so she actually snuck in to speak with Anne.
But wasn't Anne supposedly crazy?
Uh-huh. Well, she managed to tell her all this stuff.
So is Anne really crazy?
That's the question.
Or what if, and this is another hypothesis, I guess, what if Anne wasn't crazy? Jihad's government said she was crazy and they locked her up because she was too good.
Mm-hmm.
Because think about it. Let's just say you have the capability to get all the 13-month series, right?
Yeah.
Then, if you're actually doing it, look what happened to Anne. You're going to get locked up. But let's just say you have the capability, but you have no interest in it, and you just leave it alone. At that point, I don't think Jihad cares.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at that point, I think he'll
Yeah.
just let you be.
Keep in mind, she also knew too much. I think I recall saying that she overheard Jihad saying something
Oh,
as well.
shit. That's not good.
I don't remember the specifics, but there was also the fact that she knew a little bit too much for her own good.
Oh, shit. Wait, so Anne is not related in any way to Arlene Grace, right?
No, she's a daughter of one of the. Unless you, I mean, when they say two of the Tengri families, they probably don't mean Arlene because she's not. She's technically not one of the. I mean,
Okay.
she is, but she also isn't. You know what I mean?
She's like a shadow one.
Yeah, exactly. The
She's
shadow government.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. So, I figured that it was probably a delusion created by her insane mind. Dude, Anne looks crazy. Oh my god. I still think she's kind of hot though. You know what I find so funny about this?
Mm-hmm.
She's locked up. She's probably naked, right? But they still took the time to like leave her with her little like hair like band things. Like they
Mm-hmm.
still let her be a little pretty. I think that's
Yeah.
funny. Anne said that I would find out about everything if I find the pocket that she hid. Dude, Anne looks so hot. If I had to guess, like what she was, there has to be Ha mixed in there. There's no way she's not Ha with that hair color. Anything red
Mhm.
just reminds me of Ha. I broke through the Jahad family's obstacles and finally managed to find that pocket. It was only after seeing what was inside that pocket that I realized that what Anne said wasn't a delusion or a lie. Because that pocket was the very same one used by Arlene Grace. Oh! Oh! You think they recorded a sex tape on it? Oh!
Ancient artifact.
Okay. If there was ever a point where it was so heavy handed what SIU does, it has to be here. Adrian. This
Yeah.
literally looks like female bomb. This literally looks like Viol.
Okay.
If you slap Viol in like a big ass skirt, this literally looks like him.
Looks like Yua, kind of.
And remember what I say about Yiwa? She looks like
That she
bomb.
looks like. Oh. Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
Anyway, inside that pocket, there was a diary saved. Fuck. There was a diary saved, which was written by Arlene herself. I don't know from whom Anne received that, but she was a real person. Man, I hope she's still alive, man. I hope Jahad didn't like kill her. I really, yo, this is just making me want to see more about Jahad, man. Like, there's so much stuff
Mhm.
mystifying this guy at this point. Like, I don't know if he's an asshole. I don't know if he's a nice guy. I don't know anything. I just want to see this guy and see like which direction I should treat him in. Like, I don't
Mhm.
know. Bro, this is literally female bomb. Look at this shit. He's the hottie too, man. Oh my god. Arlene Grace, the diary said that she entered the tower with the 10 leaders on an extraordinary journey, and that she could use mysterious spells. Oh, she's the spellcaster!
She's a spell user. Uh-huh. So maybe that's why the tower doesn't have a lot of spell users, because the family head that would have had it
Got
is not
wiped
here
out.
anymore.
Yeah, or like who knows
Yeah.
what happened to her, but yeah. Wait, so every family has like their niche, right?
Yeah, the thing that they're like pretty good at.
But there's no family that like overlaps the niche. Like let's just say like is there another family
There
that's
is.
good at
There
anima?
is. I guess not, but that doesn't mean that people in other families besides Lopapia can't use anima.
You know,
You know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
saying they can't use anima, but I'm like saying like they specialize in it. Like that's their like
So
specialty.
in terms of specialization, I think the only things that really overlap is like the durability type specialization, like how Arya and Kun are both like
Yeah, but that's
resist.
like wiener. Like I'm talking about like actual like individual
I don't
things.
think so.
So they
I don't
don't
think so.
overlap. So every family has something unique to them.
Yeah, they probably do overlap, but I just don't know any of
Okay.
it
Interesting.
off the top of my head.
Wow. Oh shit. From the very start, Jihad had a crush on her. But her heart actually lays somewhere else. You know who that looks like?
Mm-hmm.
Can you guess who that looks like from?
Hots.
Yeah, yo, it looks like fucking Hots, yo. Yo, what if Hots having the Dong sword not a premonition, but like a callback or a hint that like back in the day, Hots' ancestor fucked Arlene Grace.
Nice.
Bro, it literally looks like Hots. The man whom she loved was yet another hidden companion. Arlene called him by the affectionate name V. Ooh. She called him V because that's where she wanted him, in her vagina.
Whoa.
Your name Viol probably comes from that person's name. Damn, so they really thought hard about Bomb's full name. I really thought
Mm-hmm.
like Juviol Grace was like just some random bullshit. So
Mm-hmm.
we have the Viol part. So Viol is named from V, the guy who Arlene actually loved. Grace is
Mm-hmm.
taken from Arlene. So where does Ju come from?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. He was a warlord whom what the fuck? A warlord.
Luslek.
Okay, Luzlek, the current head of Fug, once served. Wait, so the current head of Fug was like this guy's bitch.
Mm-hmm. So you can kind of think of Fug as like the hidden 10 great family in a way, right?
What the fuck? At least the family or like the leader of it.
The leader, yeah. I mean, they're not all descendants, but
Oh shit. As the two of them climbed the tower, they confirmed their love for one another and began a relationship. Damn, and they did this in front of Jahad. They did this in front of. Yo, Adrian, I think I know what happened.
what happened?
I think Jahad's salty. I
I
think
mean,
I
who
think
wouldn't
him
be?
going up the tower and having to see them kissing on each other, like he was plotting. He was plotting, and then when they got to the top, he took control. And either A, now he's trying to like find Arlene and like get with her, or B, he's like, I don't know what he's doing, but I swear to God, it has to be related to love. It has to be. There's no way. There's no way it's not related to love at this point.
Love? You mean mule love?
No, not mule love.
Baseball?
No, no, no. Jahad announced that he would stop climbing the tower and became king. V and Arlene, who wanted to keep climbing the tower, criticized Jahad. Oh no. Arlene expressed Jahad in her records as being blinded by falsehoods. But Jahad didn't stop. Yo! Yo! Is that him? Is that him? He made a deal with the administrator to become the king of this tower. And after that, he found Arlene and proposed to her. Oh no, Adrian. Oh no.
You feel bad for Jihad getting rejected like this?
No, I feel scared for Arlene. Adrian, they just confirmed this guy's crazy, right? Like, he
Yeah,
stopped
that's great.
when no one else wanted to. He made a deal. I'm not going to say behind their backs, but like, he kind of like sidestepped them, was like, okay, I'm going to go to the administrators, block everyone off, and become the king, right? So I'm
Mm-hmm.
assuming the administrators granted him more power than the others. So that's kind of something
Mm-hmm.
he kind of like slid in, like he did himself, kind of like a sly little devil. And now he's going to Arlene to try and marry her. What do you think she's gonna say here? She's
Nope.
been kissing V on the mouth the entire time they've been going up. They literally affirmed their love to each other, right? And this idiot is coming here thinking he's not gonna fail? You know what I think it is? Maybe he thought by becoming king and ruling the tower, Arlene might want him.
Yeah.
I think he's a fool, and I think when she rejects him, I think he is going to either kill her, imprison her, torture her, or God knows what. She's either going to get killed, get tortured, or be running away. One of those three things is
Yeah.
gonna happen here. Because there's no way she's accepting this. Excuse me. Fuck. But Arlene was already engaged to V. Arlene refused. Look what I see here. Look what I see here. As if this isn't proof already.
That's just normal. It's just swords in the ground.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Arlene
It's just where you put
refused. Of course, yeah. Why is the ground bleeding?
them. It's not blood.
Oh, okay, okay. They dropped some jelly in
Red
Tower of
juices.
Good. Arlene refused Jihad's marriage proposal and ran away with V. I told you they'd run away. Then the two of them formed an organization. Oh my god. Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
What if they formed Fug?
Oh my god.
Let's see. Then the two of them formed an organization which opposed Jihad and started a war in order to steal the key which Jihad had. So at this point, all they wanted to do was keep climbing the tower.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very convinced at this point that the reason Jihad stopped climbing was to try and get Arlene. I think this guy was pussy smacked. I think he was pussy whipped. And I think the only reason he stopped was to try and get her. And they were all about the plan. Everyone wanted to keep climbing. Jahal was like, you know what? My dick got to do the talking. He went to the Big Daddy administrator, said, yo, let's stop this shit. I'm the king. He stopped it. He tried to get pussy. He failed, and now he's salty.
It's crazy.
Jahad was also enraged and fought them. Oh my god. In the process, there were many conflicts even among the 10 leaders, but there aren't many details about this aspect in Arlene's pocket. So Arlene wrote about this as it was happening, so we're literally getting like a first-hand account of this.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Hots looks, or not Hots, V looks so cool. This is literally how, yo, this is kind of gay. It's
What?
making me feel like it's Hots and Bomb secretly getting together.
Nice.
Like Bomb is like cross-dressing and Hots is like, in love with him. It feels
Don't
weird.
paint that picture in my mind.
That's in my mind.
Then why are you throwing it on me now?
Because I'm struggling to
To
not
yourself.
see it. Yo, this series is about my reaction. I have to say it.
I know.
What I know for sure is that the 10 leaders sided with Jahad for some reason. Yo, he probably blackmailed them. And ultimately, V and Arlene lost the war and became fugitives. No! No! You know what's so sad too? I feel
Mm-hmm.
like if Arlene went back to Jahad and like told him like I'm sorry, like he would take her back. But ultimately, what is V supposed to do here? V is just straight
Yeah.
fucked.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't think Arlene would ever like leave V from what I'm like gathering from how they're like doing things. But Adrian, just imagine this, right? Like, Arlene might go back. I don't know how she is as a person, but what if Arlene went back to Jahad just to try and stop the war? Like, just to be like, yo, stop hunting V, like, I'll stay with you.
Yeah, that'd be awkward.
I'm scared, man. Dude, this guy looks like fucking hot. Oh my god. And as she ran away, within Arlene's body, oh my god, she's pregnant. And as she ran away within Arlene's body, yet another life was waiting to be born. Yo, V really knocked her up with the dong sword! Oh, you mean that baby was... No, that child was murdered by Jahad? Oh, nah. Adrian, I have a
Just something
hypothesis.
crazy is gonna happen. This is it.
I have a hypothesis here.
Yeah, what is it?
Have you seen Fairy Tale?
I haven't.
You haven't.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck. Alright, so for the fans out there, slight
You can talk
spoilers.
about it.
Well, yeah, I gotta warn people though.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
For the
warn me
fans
ahead.
out there, slight spoilers for Fairy Tale. So I guess skip ahead like 2 minutes or something. In Fairy Tale, Adrian, do you mind if I spoil it or no?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so in Fairy Tale, the main character Natsu is basically like a reincarnation slash clone of one of the other characters in the series' brother, right? So
Mm-hmm.
the brother died, which used to be Natsu, and this guy got upset, so he revived him. And the Natsu we see now is the revived version. What if that's Bomb? What if Bomb is like the either revived, reincarnated, or cloned version of Jahat or
You
of
really cling
the
to the
child?
clone hypotheses.
Yo, I swear to God, like we have the
Who
workshop here.
wants
We
to
can't put
clone?
it past us, right? Like we can't just
Mm-hmm.
rule it off the table. I'm fully expecting like Jihad to go crazy or something. Like I imagine he gets Arlene, right? Because obviously if Jihad got to the child, he got to Arlene. So he probably got to Arlene, murdered the child, and Arlene went crazy, and then Jihad felt bad. So Jihad was like, oh, you know what? I'll get you your kid back, and boom. He went to the workshop and made bomb.
Okay,
Maybe. Possibly. But
let's
let's see.
see.
Was murdered by Jihad. What? Having heard the rumors that she had a child, Jihad tracked down the child and killed it right in front of Arlene's eyes not long after it was born. See, that's fucked up. That's actually fucked up. This guy is crazy, Adrian. I fully
Mm-hmm.
believe now that Jihad is actually just a dickhead. Like, if we see him, I have just the pure, like, assumption of this guy is just evil. Like, that is
Mm-hmm.
not right, man. Look at this! Look at this! And the worst part is he did it in front of her. In her pocket, that incident is described in terms of extreme loathing and resentment. Oh my god, look at her. Wait, so in terms, she knows magic, right? That's what that said?
Mm-hmm. Spells.
Yeah, so what if she casted a spell to bring Bomb back?
Spells are very strong. Yeah, they're different from like your typical abilities.
What if she rezzed the child, Adrian? I'm telling you, man.
What if?
They have to. I'm gonna hit it eventually. After that incident, parts of her records are not normal. She fucking went insane. Naturally, she couldn't go on living with her sanity intact. Ultimately, the sense of loss after losing her child and her wrath towards Jahad seemed to have driven her insane. Jesus. Unable to handle all of this, she tried to commit suicide several times. But she was already immortal like the 10 leaders. She couldn't even die. Oh my god. So what the fuck is she supposed to do? Wait, so by this logic, isn't V immortal too?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. But
Oh,
V, oh no.
never mind.
Oh no, I'm scared, Adrian. I don't want Hot Senior to like get fucked. She looks like she's about to manhandle him. But V was different. For some reason, he doesn't appear to have made a deal for immortality. Unable. No! No! What did he do? Unable to stand the sight of Arlene losing her mind, he took his own life. He left Arlene with a suicide note saying, "Forget everything. Return to your companions and live happily." Look at what Jahad caused, Adrian. Look at what this
Mm-hmm.
guy did. This literally had nothing to do with him. Like, these two were happily in love. Everyone was climbing the tower. And now it's making me think, right? It's making me think, how the fuck did Jahad get the other 10 family heads on his side to go against V? Because there had to be some people who were friends with this guy. Like, there's no way every single one of them went against this guy. There's no way. Because this is wrong. Unless they're all dickheads and they have no morality, this is wrong. But Arlene did not return to the 10 leaders in Jahad. She tries to find a way to escape from this tower and wandered the tower alone. She's still hot as shit. For a very long time, she appears to have wandered around here and there in the tower. She used the magic to keep her child's body from rotting. Oh, that's nasty. And carrying the body and keepsakes from V around with her. Dude, she's literally like a crazed old lady, just like going around with her like family's possessions. She believed that there would be a way to bring the child back to life if she could make it outside. Yo, what if she made it outside? Because where did we find Bomb? We found Bomb outside, right?
Uh-huh.
Yo, what if she made it outside? She did it, but it costed her her life. Oh, shit. And at the end of her diary, she wrote this: "I have finally found a way to get out of this place." Yo, I'm calling it. She found a way to get out. She found a way to res Bomb. And more likely than not, I think she sacrificed herself to do it. A place without Jahad or the administrator. I don't know where that place will be, but as long as I can see the vast sky and shining stars, which are so much like my own home, it doesn't matter. So Jahad and them all came originally from the outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's literally going back to where she was then.
Yeah.
Okay. But even as I was leaving this place, I could not let go of the longing for my love and the pity for my dead child. So I decided to offer this child's body to the God on the outside. Someday, that God's power will enter this dead child's body and awaken him again. Okay, well, there it is.
There it
There it
is.
is. We know exactly how Bomb came to be. We know exactly who he is. We know almost everything except if Arlene is still alive or not. So let me get this straight. As she was leaving, she did this, right? When she says as she was
Mm-hmm.
leaving, does that mean the tower?
I think she left the child.
But she says this place. Wait, but it says the god
Maybe
on
like
the
her hometown or
outside.
like the place that she was looking. I don't know.
Huh, okay. Because Bomb was outside, right? Like she had the body outside, so she had to be
Hmm.
leaving somewhere. So it has to be the outside.
I think it's interesting she mentions the stars and stuff too, because that kind of reminds me of Rachel a little bit. And who else was outside with Bomb, you know?
Yeah. I feel like Rachel just kind of
Rachel might be
found him
connected to
though.
all this. True, but Rachel seems to know a lot more than she leads on, like when she
Maybe
like shows.
maybe Rachel met Arlene.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking. Dude, look at how she wrapped him. That's so fucked up. So let me get this straight. So Bomb's body, right? She preserved it. So at this point, I have to question: is what is walking around? So Bomb's body is Bomb's body, right? I
Mm-hmm.
have so many different hypotheses right now. So number one is it's Bomb's body, obviously, like the original child. But what if the personality is that of the god of the outside? So what if it's kind of like filling a shell, if you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So what if the god
Yeah.
just went into the shell and awakened the body, but like it's not the child's soul, it's the god's soul.
Mm-hmm.
That could be one thing. This is sort of a little bit of a stretch, but you know how like Bomb has the thing inside of him, the fucking like demon inside of him?
Yeah.
That was put in by Fug, right?
Yeah.
What if that's the original soul of the child?
Hmm.
Just a
Could be. I
little
mean, a lot of it's very
little Hail
like you don't
Mary
really
there.
know.
Yeah, a little
Mhm.
Hail Mary there. But yo, this opens up a lot of questions now. That child will open the door to this tower and return someday. He shall achieve vengeance for my love and finish the war which we started with his own hands. So at this point, Bomb is basically set up just family wise to try and kill Jihad. So his quote unquote destiny is to go fuck this guy up.
Mhm.
Interesting. He shall destroy corrupt power and bring truth to the tower. God's messenger shall place the red thorn in that child's hands, and that child shall use the red thorn to cut the throat of the greedy king. Oh my god. Wait, who's God's messenger? Is that
I don't know.
Huarun?
I was thinking Enryu.
Thinking anime. Oh. Well, actually, no, because he didn't place it in his hands, right? He just kind of used it.
Mhm. It's true.
Hmm. Also, I have a question now that I just realized it. Is Enryu a part of the witches? Is there a male
Um,
witch?
People have said that. People theorize about that. You could go into a lot of depth about Enryu, right?
Yeah, because he has red hair. I just like connect like he has red hair and Huarun has red hair.
Yeah, it could be like a Ganon type thing where he's like the only male.
Have we ever, well, I guess for you, right? Have you ever seen a male witch?
I haven't. I
Okay.
think that's why they call them witches, you know?
Yeah, it wouldn't be a warlock then. Okay, interesting. And he shall find the hidden key, open the door, and lead everyone on the tower to greater heights. So Bomb's whole role here is literally just to open the gate and
Uh,
beat up Jihad.
yeah, small disclaimer. In the beginning of this, Garam said she wasn't going to tell Bomb everything, so there's more to this story that she knows.
Yeah, how the fuck is there more?
That's the question. Yeah, what is she hiding about this?
Imagine she says at the end, like, this isn't you, like, you're not this child or whatever. Like, it's someone
Mm.
else. At that point, like, it really would make you question, like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, well, it just got blown away.
There
You
you go.
are the child in that prophecy, jovial Grace. I like how Bomb is surprised by this somehow. Like, huh, why would she be telling me all this? Oh, it's me? No way.
We could be surprised by the whole story itself.
Yeah, but he just got surprised by that. Like, come on.
His face could have been like that the whole time.
Yeah, okay. Wait, so at this point in time, Arlene is still alive.
In theory, yeah.
Holy shit. Jihad and the 10 leaders did everything that they could to erase all records of Arlene and you. Any structures and records concerning her were destroyed. Wait, so the tower, the hand of Arlen was like a part of a bigger statue?
I think so.
My god. And even the records and memories of artificial life stored in the workshop were fabricated. But it appears that not even that is enough to change destiny. This kind of reminds me of like a Greek lore thing. So, in Greek mythos, there are things that are fated to happen, right? Like for instance, it was fated that Zeus was going to beat Kronos, and Kronos knew of this. Like Kronos knew this was
Hmm.
the fate, and he tried his
Tried
hardest to work
everything.
against it. But you literally
Mhm.
just you no matter what you do, you can't stop it.
Yeah, it's like that's so Raven.
Well, I've never seen that so Raven, but I guess so, yeah.
Oh.
But anyway, her records remain here even to this day, and now you have appeared before me. So let me get this straight. Garam was just waiting for this kid to happen, or like bomb to come through, and now that she found him, she's like, "Holy shit, you're the guy!"
Well, she's also hiding. But yeah.
Wow, you were destined to come to this place. Oh, look at this fucking bitch. Why do they look tired? Look at White. White's like fucking depressed.
Yeah.
That suitcase. It was so uncomfortable being stuck in there for so long. Sorry, Rahel. We were passing through a dangerous spot, so I let you out a bit late. It's alright. I mean, they gotta kind of protect Rahel, so she's still the weakest of this entire group, right?
Hmm.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Adrian,
Yeah.
what am I seeing here?
Yeah, I think I noticed that too.
That's not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm confused. Let's see.
White. Hmm. This is the first time we've met in person. I'm Karaka, the new Slayer. So at this point in time, is Karaka stronger than White?
I think so. Yeah.
If
At this.
White if White were to get like his full power back, would he be stronger than Karaka?
Yes.
Holy shit. So I'm wondering how Karaka is gonna view this, because so far I've been very surprised. Aside from when he interacts with Bomb, like aside from that, Karaka's actually like shocked me with how like civil he is. Like he I thought he would be like your classic like evil villain, like, oh, I'm just gonna kill you if you annoy me or whatever. But so far he's been pretty nice.
Hmm.
Like look, he's even introducing himself to White. I wonder if he sees White as like a senior. You bastard! You arrogant little punk! How dare you mess around with me while pretending to help me? Are you looking down on me because I lost my position as a slayer? I like how Karaka is like shocked by this. Karaka looks a little surprised.
Hmm.
Also, is he? No, he's not grabbing Karaka, is he?
I don't think so.
Okay, he's just taller than him.
Yeah. Well, since he's in full white form, he's much taller than
Oh my
Joaquin.
god.
Joaquin's short, but White's tall.
Okay. Wait, so is how is it full white form? Because he still doesn't have fuck, what's her name? Oh my
True. It
god.
was enough for him to turn into white.
Oh, I just realized something stupid. Oh my god. I didn't put on the fucking overlay.
What overlay?
The tier list and
Oh.
everything. Oh, let
Oh,
me
so you
get
just
that
have
up
the
real quick.
background and that's it?
No, we just had the full web page.
Oh.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get
Cool.
that up. Okay, there we go. Now we have it. Because I was about to look on the tier list to try and remind myself of her name. Because when I see her face, it reminds me of her name, Albelda. It's
Hmm.
fucking Albelda. But like, I was looking at my stream. I'm like, wait, where's the tier list? I was just showing the full ass web page the entire time.
Well, it is what it is.
Well, you
We
guys
could
got an
start this episode very abruptly.
yeah. I kind of wanted to like shoehorn in that like thing you were talking about with the Karaka nut. I thought it was actually really
Mhm.
cool.
It was, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, so it's Albelda. So is he full white since he doesn't have Albelda?
He kind of. He's like, you know,
90% there.
90%. Yeah, like kind of like how Cell transforms as he gets closer to perfect form.
Mm-hmm. Okay. If he absorbs Albelda, will he get even taller or no?
Maybe.
Holy shit. Anyway, White. There is a way to revive your power here on the floor of death. Hmm? I don't want to let the details leak. So could I talk to you in private? Yo, Karaka's smart. Karaka is smart. Huh? Sure, let's go. You know, you're actually a decent guy. Come with me. Dude, now he loves him. I swear to God, that's how you get to White. All you gotta say to White is that I'll help you get your goal. And like White's your best friend. Like he'll love you. That is one thing I love about White. He can be so chummy with you in 1 second, and then the next second he will just like disregard you and murder you. Like he's so
Hmm.
flip floppy. It's crazy. I love this guy. He can never resist temptation. Can that guy really be trusted? Oh shit, who's that? Oh, okay, it's fucking this stupid bitch again. I didn't think that there would be a Slayer on the train. I was seriously so surprised. Same here. I wonder how this happened. Oh my god, Adrian, look at him. Yo, he's still pissed, yo.
Hmm.
But why is she here? This makes no sense. I don't understand. Didn't she go back to the group?
I guess she went back after, whatever you call it, left. Kasana left.
I thought she was gonna go to
Same.
Horyang.
Thought she was gonna stay the whole way through, but I guess she just saw him leave, and then that's it.
What the hell? Wangnan, is something wrong? No. You're just more fuck. You're just I don't know who the fuck is saying this shit.
Gongnan.
Okay, that's one. Okay. No, you're just more skilled at tidying than you look. Oh, thanks for the compliment. I've been used to cleaning and tidying since I was a child. Yo, fuck this stupid. Look at her looking happy here. Yo, someone should smack her. Don't get the wrong idea. I was insulting you, not complimenting you. Still, thank you for showing interest in me. Oh yeah, who used to do that? Who used to do that, you fuck? I'm not interested in you. It's just all I wanted to know is why a nice kid like Viol would be following you around. Nice, you say. That's true. See, I wonder how much Rachel knows about Viol, or about Bomb. Like, I'm curious if she knows what, like, Garam told us, or even, like, a fraction of it. Yeah. Excuse me. He really is nice, that boy. And I'm bad. You're so twisted. It's true, isn't it? Dude, it's so sad, Agent. I'm telling you. Like, I can see a world in Tower of Good where Rachel wasn't like this and Rachel was nice. And I could just imagine Bomb so much more happier, man. Because you
Hmm.
know how it usually comes to become a question of, like, oh, do you get to, like, value these certain things and be happy because you, like, lost it, per se? Like, you know how Bomb now, like, he went through all this hardship, he went through, like, all this bullshit, and like now like he likes his friends because you know he's been through stuff with them and like you know I still feel like he does want Rachel, sure, but I feel like
Hmm.
a certain part of him now like is more thankful for what he has because he lost Rachel. Now he has like Kun in them, right? So do you think he would have been like as I guess thankful for Rachel if he never lost her? Do you
I
think
don't
like
know.
Bomb is just like that from the get-go, or do you think he learned to be more appreciative?
I don't know. I feel like he was kind of like that from the beginning, but
I feel like
I'm
that
sure it had
too.
an impact on him.
Okay. I feel like he was like it from the beginning personally, but I'm just so sad, man, because like I could just imagine Rahel not being a bitch, staying with Bomb, her getting what she wanted, and then Bomb just being happy, man. Like what the fuck?
Hmm.
I'm a bad person. Actually, I wanted to at least keep this kind of thing from Bomb. You wanted to pretend to be a nice person after killing that many people? Dream on. Haha, you're right. That's pushing it a bit too much. I'm done for now. You're seriously a psycho. Wait, so I have a question. Is Guang not just done with like acting like he's a part of the group?
Yeah, pretty much.
So like he will show open hostility to Rahel,
Kind of.
and just no one cares. Like Rahel
Hmm.
doesn't seem to care.
Yeah, no.
What the fuck? You really don't seem sane. What on earth are you going to such trouble to gain? Fuck, such trouble to gain? Money? Power? Do you want to become a Dark Lord or something? Yeah, that's so cringe. No, what I want is simply a blue sky, countless stars, and a cool breeze. You dumb fucking bitch. That ridiculously beautiful view, which that person wanted for the entire life. See, now it's making me think. I feel like she's talking about Arlene here. If only I may be able to see that sight myself, I would be satisfied with that. Wait, so I don't understand something. He came from the outside with Bomb, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why is she saying she never saw the stars?
A lot of things don't make sense.
What the fuck? Hmm? What are you talking about? That person. You don't need to know. Okay, so I kind of glossed over this before, but like, I'll go over it again, like, when we finish this chapter. But remind me to go over Wang Nan's ring, if you can,
Mm-hmm.
when we finish this one. Arlene, I don't care what Bomb is to you. I'm the one from the legend who'll obtain the thorn and make your wish come true. Also, she thinks she's the child of prophecy. Okay, I agree with Wang Nan 100% now. I think she's insane. It has to be me. So I don't understand this. So I have two hypotheses here. The first unlikely one is she's actually crazy and she wants to be the main character, which good fucking luck. And number two, I think she's actually doing this out of kindness. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
she's doing this out of kindness. Maybe she knows becoming the person who like, is from the legend is like a hard thing to do, because if you're that person, think about what you have to do. You have to wage war against JAHAD, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Bomb wants to necessarily do that. I think all Bomb wants is to just chill with his friends.
Yeah. Well, he's in Pug now, so.
Well, not by choice. So
Mm-hmm.
this is where, what if, I mean, Rahel obviously knows how Bomb is. She even just confirmed it. She confirmed that Bomb is a nice person. So what if, in a way, in a sick, twisted way, she wanted to do this? Because she said she wished Bomb never knew about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what if, in a sick, twisted way, she was trying to take the role from Bomb so he wouldn't have to go through this hard task?
Mm-hmm.
That could be a hypothesis. Or again, she could just be crazy. Dude, look at these two. Look at these two gentlemen. There's a way for me to revive here. Hurry up and tell me. Yes, White. The source of your power is definitely souls. Even without clones, as long as you have the power of numerous souls, you could break free from the shackles on you now, right? Of course. At the height of my power, I can beat any imitation spell cast by some silly regulars. Actually, here on the floor of death, there is a place called the Spirit Room. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Adrian.
this is a problem.
Adrian. How the fuck did I not think of this?
Yeah.
I asked this though, actually. Remember I asked this and you told me to wait. I asked you.
I think you asked, like, where did the souls go? And like, oh,
Yes.
they have to go
Yes,
somewhere.
exactly. I
I
asked
was
you.
like, they don't eat them.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't think
asked you
maybe
what do
they
they
do.
do with them? And what do they do with them? Where do they store them and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they're literally building a bank for White.
Yep.
Just imagine, how long has the Floor of Death existed?
It's been a while, yeah.
Holy shit. So they're essentially doing what his spell was doing anyway, except they kind of just like automated it.
Mm-hmm.
Who made this the way the Tower of Death or the Floor of Death operates? Do you know?
It's a good question. Maybe we'll learn about it.
Because it can't be an administrator, right? An administrator
The
didn't do
administrator's
this because
gone.
it's dead. So at this point, after the administrator died, someone came and did this themselves, or someone set this up to have that guy like stand guard to the Floor of Death and then tell you, like, you need to sacrifice your soul. That's not random. It can't be random. There's no way.
Mm-hmm.
Where the souls of everyone living on the floor of death are hidden. There are at least tens of thousands of souls there, including the souls of rankers. Look at White's face, Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he's about to come. He looks shocked. Huh? If you were to obtain those souls... Huh. Karaka, tell me about that in more detail. This is an amazing panel.
Mm-hmm.
This is a fucking amazing panel. Adrian,
How short Karaka is.
well, yeah, how short he is. But look at White. Dude, White looks like he's fiending right now. He looks like a vulture. He legit looks like he's about to rip open Karaka's armor, kiss him, and try and suck out the information from his mouth.
Jeez.
Like, look at how he's hunched over him. Look at how he's looking down on him with his, like, cape. That is scary. Like, just imagine, Adrian, you, like, walked into a room, you didn't know what was happening, you heard, like, a whoosh behind you, like, you felt like a breeze of wind, you look behind you, and you see White staring down at you like that, with, like, drool coming out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Like, I'd shit myself. Oh my god, look at this idiot. You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of a bug.
Yeah.
You see how he has, like, the antenna?
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of a bug. I really like the wings, though. You're the one who doesn't seem to understand. Oh, wait, fuck. Fuck, who's saying this? Karaka?
I think Karaka, yeah.
Okay. You're the one who doesn't seem to understand. One of them is able to get you out of this place. You fool. Yo, look at this fucking crony squad. Oh my god. What do you guys think about what he's saying? It's nonsense that he's saying to take advantage of us. Pay no attention to him, Master Joe. Army Commander, Sanchez, the Piercer. I think so too, Master Joe. It seems like a lie. Army Commander, Charlotte, the Temptress. I want her to tempt me. I disagree. There is no reason to have absolutely no faith in what he is saying. Perhaps we should give him a chance. Army Commander, Wilcott the Windy. That title is so shitty. That's right. If they are lying, we can deal with that later, right? Army Commander, Fabregas the Bloody. Okay, I'm gonna make an assumption here. You wanna know what it is? I feel like we are not looking at the army commanders, we're looking at the jobber commanders. These people are going to get fucking clapped.
Yeah.
You know what majorly makes me think that?
They all look the same.
Yeah, SIU didn't even bother to give them unique looks because they're just gonna get shuffled out of here.
Yeah.
Master Joe, I would at least entertain the possibility. This is a chance that we cannot afford to miss if he is telling the truth. Army Commander, Thong, the traitor. Dude, look at Helljo. Dude, I love the way Helljo looks. He looks like a fucking crazy ass. If he really is telling the truth, then this is definitely not an opportunity that I should miss. But it also wouldn't be good to allow myself to be tempted by his promise and go running after them myself. Because I'm a higher priority than Fug. Plus, judging from the fact that they've disappeared, they must have gone to the North City. Is there a way to catch them easily without making myself look like a fool? Is that Quant?
It kind of looks like it.
Wait, I think Azul told me that, like, Quant and his contract to become a ranker sold his likeness rights. So they literally slap his face on, like, all the soda, all, like, the advertisements.
Yeah, like what Warner Brothers trying to do with their actors.
Oh, really?
Scam them.
I mean, that's why they're
Yep.
what is it called? Not rioting.
Protest.
Protesting. Yeah, that's why they're protesting. Dude, they really got Quant good, man.
Striking.
I feel like Quan is always the butt of the joke in this shit. And this guy's a ranker, man.
Yep.
Quan was cool when we saw him too. Like Quan is definitely a clown, but when he gets serious, he's mad cool. Like what the fuck,
I agree.
man? Alright, I've decided. I'm going to attack his castle. I'm going to beat him and recover the holy sword. Hmm? That's it. I have a good idea. Use the holes to send out a message across the entire hell floor right this instant. If you want the thorn fragment, come and attack Hell Joe's castle. What? Oh my god, he's on fire! Tell them that I have the thorn fragment, so they have to come here and fight me. I'll give whoever beats me the thorn fragment. Then they'll come here on their own in order to get the thorn fragment. Oh no. But we don't have the thorn fragment. It's alright. It's just bait to lure them here anyway. We don't need it. Oh my god, look at him! Tell Fug to participate as well if they want the thorn fragment. This is my chance to really teach them a lesson. If they lose here, not even they will be able to demand the thorn fragment from me anymore. I don't understand what his reasoning is here. Why is he doing this?
So that they come to him. Everyone
Who?
comes to him.
Who comes to him?
And them. The people that Karaka said would potentially help him.
Help who?
Help him get off the floor. That's the only thing Haljo really cares about. He just wants to leave.
So, wait, I'm so confused. So Karaka told Hell Joe, Bomb can help him get off the floor?
Exactly. Well, not explicitly Bomb, but one of the people who just entered can get him off. But we know it's Bomb, right? It's probably Bomb.
What if it's Hockney?
Oh, maybe it is Hockney, actually. Wait, that's a good point. I was just thinking Bomb because always Bomb, right?
Yeah, it really is. But no, it could be Hockney.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, yeah.
Huh. Also, I love how SIU used the chibi art here. I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
I want you guys to participate too. Huh? Oh my god. We're going to wipe out all of outsiders as soon as they show up, here in the search of the thorn. We're going to leave this place and rule the tower. Bro, this guy is high on crack. He might be a big shot in here. The second he steps out the tower, he is going to get squashed like a bug. There's no way. Like, this guy's not a ranker, right?
Not really, no.
Does he know what a ranker is?
Yeah.
He's not from the floor of death, right? He migrated into here?
I think he is from the floor of death.
So he was born here.
Yeah, and he worked as a whole man.
So he does. How does he have the idea of what a ranker is?
Everyone knows what a ranker is if you're from the tower.
He's in the floor of death.
Sure, they still know.
Really?
It's common knowledge, yeah.
Isn't the floor of death like?
Know was Bomb.
Isn't the
because
floor?
Bomb came from outside.
Well, yeah, but isn't the floor of death kind of like detached from the main tower, where it's like
sure,
it's not a part of even the main game?
They still know what's going on and everything and the rules about it.
Are you sure? Because remember, Kuraka even said like the only contact with the outside world they had was the comics he sent them. I guess he does have the news TV though. Maybe that says stuff too.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. I really like how when Hell Joe gets excited, he like literally lights up on fire. Yuri and Evan's team. How much further do we have to go to? Do we have to go? I wonder. It feels like we've been walking for ages. We're here. Wait, where was what was this chick's name? Do you remember?
I forget.
I'll be honest, she's a little cutie. She's not as hot as Quarryun, but she's cute.
Yeah.
I like the witches. I think all the witches so far have been attractive.
Cool.
Even though we've only seen 2. But you said you don't remember where she's like leading them?
Well, we're about to find out, right?
Okay. This literally looks like a stone inside of like its fucking like intestines. This is our Red Witch Guide's secret place. The Gallstone. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty that they're calling this the Gallstone Village. That's disgusting. The
Cool. So they're
Gallstone
in the
Village.
gallbladder.
Yeah, ew. I knew it looked like weird with this like fucking muscly tissue here. Whoa, it's huge. Gallstone? Follow me. I'll lead you to Huariun. There's no need to lead us, I. Is that I or AI?
I.
I. Okay. There's no need to lead us, I. Oh! Oh, she's back! She's back! The queen! The queen! I'll lead them from here. You can go. Huariun! Huariun! Why did you disappear by yourself? Yes, right. Go on in. That was so unfair. Follow me. I have something to tell you about Hell Joe. Bro, I feel like after the whole lore drop we just got about Bomb, like, Hell Joe does not matter anymore. Like, unless they say this guy is like the long lost uncle of Jahad, this guy ain't shit,
You're
honestly.
sleeping on him a little bit.
Bruh, who am I sleeping on? The Whole Master? That's like the peak of
Hmm.
his entire life right there. He peaked when he was known as the Whole Master. Ain't nothing
Alright.
else cool about Hell Joe. Look at Coon staring at her ass. You can't stare at that, Coon. Only I can stare at that. What do you think? How do you feel about hearing about yourself? Hmm, I'm not sure. It just sounds so surreal to me. So at this point, I'm really curious, Adrian. Is this like the original child, or is it the god inhibiting the child's body?
What do you want me to answer that question?
Do you know the answer? Just yes or no?
I don't know the answer.
You don't know the answer. What do you think then?
No.
You don't think it is?
No.
I think it is. I feel like this is not the soul of like the original child. I feel like this is the soul of the god. Because no one else is this nice in the world, Adrian. Think about this. Bomb is an anomaly in many ways. Yeah, sure, he's an irregular. But even just personality wise, this guy is like made of kindness. Who the fuck
Mhm.
else is like that? It's
Yeah,
not
I'm on
normal.
team no, but I'm not strong on that side. Like I believe,
Okay,
you know what I mean?
interesting. It could be also some sort of like a weird mix, also. It could be like, oh, part of the god, part of the child, maybe, but who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, but you came to this place. Didn't you feel a sense of longing when you entered here? Like a feeling that you were home? Ah, right. When I entered this place, it felt like I had come home. That's because this is the place where Arlene gave birth to you and raised you. How the fuck? Oh, that was actually probably in the pocket, but I was about to say, how the fuck does she know that? Wait, so I don't understand. I thought they said Jahad killed him right after she gave birth.
They said shortly after. That doesn't really
I
tell
thought
us how
shortly
long.
after meant like, oh, like she gave birth like a couple hours later.
Immediately.
Jahad came in and like, curb stomped him.
I don't think so. I feel like that's way too fast.
You think so?
Yeah.
Fuck. So how did Jihad know she gave birth then? Because wasn't
I don't
she
know.
like on the run? Wasn't she a fugitive?
I don't know, man. Why don't you ask Jihad?
Yo, I would love to, but
Well,
he's
that's right.
nowhere to
He's
be
not here.
fucking found. This
Yeah.
fucking asswipe.
How do I know?
The place where she gave birth to me and raised me. Okay, so this lends more credence to it actually being the child now, and not the god. Because if the if Bomb remembers this, that means like it's still him.
Huh,
That's
I'm
right.
winning.
For now, don't get your hopes up, bitch. That's right. Perhaps that's why Jahad built his own altar here after she disappeared. Jahad was unusually obsessed with Arlene. He even built a shrine for worshipping himself here in the land that Arlene cherished and made his followers flock to it. Yo, this guy is crazy, Adrian. The more I hear about this guy, he's still like shrouded in mystery, but the more I fully believe when we see this guy's gonna be some like disheveled, crazed animal.
Hmm.
Like I'm thinking like Dark Souls, like Lord Gwyn type shit.
That's actually an excellent comparison. And you know why?
Why?
Because what happened to Lord Gwyn at the end of Dark Souls 1?
He fucking went crazy.
Yeah, because he's been around for way too long.
Yeah. But by that
So if you
logic,
think
that
about it,
shouldn't
the
be the
family
case
had been
because
alive for a very long time to the point where like they're kind of like they're past their time. You know what I mean?
Yes and no.
Like everyone they used to know is all like they're all dead now. You
Well,
know what I
not
mean?
not
And also,
necessarily, because what about
the only people
their
they
main
know that
children,
they've grown up with are
their family heads and their
their
children?
the other family heads. And yeah, I suppose they're children, but I mean, I don't know. There's something about it, like living for so long, that like has an effect on people.
I mean, this is where it's definitely not natural for them because they were outside of the tower, they were regulars,
Hmm.
but like you definitely could be right where maybe like they're just going crazy because of time,
Hmm.
but
Yeah,
I don't feel like that's the case because we did see
big
Gusting,
part of it.
right?
Yeah, Gus thing seems kind of all right.
He's
But
Gucci.
I just want to point that like, because like with Gwyn, the whole issue was that like they kept trying to rekindle the fire, and every time it just came back coming weaker and weaker and weaker, eventually to the point where he ended up the way he was. Where at the end of the day, he should have just given up. You know what I mean?
Well, the
And let
the
them basically
reason
like take him.
well the reason he ended up that way because he was using his own soul at a certain point. At a certain
Yeah,
point,
yeah.
Gwyn was like, "Okay, I have nothing else. I have to use myself." So he literally
Hmm.
became a hollow shell because he was
He
using
was
himself
clinging.
as the fuel.
Yeah, he was clinging to to the fire like forever until eventually like they had to take him out.
Yeah,
So it was like a shell of what he once was. But yeah,
literally a
that's what
crazed
I'm thinking.
animal.
That the I mean maybe not
Jihadist.
to that extent, but kind of yeah, right? Like it's
I
kind
don't
of
think
like
it's one to one. I definitely think he's
putting through
crazy.
everything.
I don't think it's personally from him lasting this long. I think the guy just went crazy because he got pussy whipped.
Yeah,
Or maybe
no,
he
like
was just
that
crazy
definitely has
always.
something to it.
Maybe he was just
That could
honestly
also
like
be true.
unhinged.
Hmm.
Yeah, we gotta see. I want to see this guy Jihad, but now my rating of Jihad went from neutral to like, okay, now this guy's kind of evil. He
Hmm.
murdered. Think about this, Adrian. You love this woman. This woman gets with someone else. You propose to her knowing full well she was throating the other guy the entire time. You get
Hmm.
upset when she says no. She has a child with the other guy she's been with the entire time. You take it, you murder it right in front of her. You make
It
her
was a prank.
watch.
It was a prank.
Yeah, yeah, Tower good. Tower good.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, like what the yo, Jihad is a dick. But as if unable to forgive him for defiling this land like that, he appeared suddenly and turned the tower's Shinsu to red. Oh, who came, Adrian? We know who the
Keep
fuck it
going.
is. We know
I
who
want
the
to
fuck
see.
it is. Oh, 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 shit. Oh, shit. He fucking had enough. The messenger from God who came to deliver the thorn to you. Okay, so you were right. It was Enryu.
Yeah.
Did you use your guide powers to surmise that?
Um, it just popped up in my head. So yeah, I guess so.
Okay, cool. Damn. Yeah, I need to read this again. Hold on. Hold on. So let me get this straight, right? So she birthed. So Arlene liked this place. Whatever the Tower of Death was before was like cool, and Arlene liked it, right?
Hmm.
So after Jihad did his bullshit, Jihad got like salty again and raised an altar of himself.
Hmm.
So this guy built statues of his own ass,
Hmm.
and he made people worship it.
Yep.
So he forced worship of himself. This guy's
Yep.
a fucking tyrant. But no. No. Wait, so why did Enryu have an issue with this?
I don't
Because
know. Well, they
it's
said that he's the messenger from God.
well, yeah, but it says he was unable to forgive him for defiling the land. What is he like into the like? Does he love the tower? Does he like nature?
Maybe.
Adrian, look at this. Just from his presence and his anger, he turned it red.
Hmm.
Like he came here, he got upset, and everything just turned red. Holy shit. I like that. Okay. Do you have the blog post?
I do.
Oh yeah, let's get that shit.
What
Let's get
chapter
this
was
shit.
it?
That was chapter 320.
Okay.
Let's get
Just
this shit.
double
Let's get this
checking.
shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. So I can eat my shitty ass brown rice. Also, I forgot to say
Switching.
it in the beginning for the fans out there, but as per usual, I'm on literally 2 hours of sleep. So if I make the reading mistakes, I'm just gonna blame it on the sleep.
He's making that up. It's not true.
That is true. And you know how I know it's true? Or you know how you can make sure it's true? I stream at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel, and I stay up till like 5 a.m. on stream anyway. So, boom, proof.
Cool.
Take that, atheist.
Owned. All right, I'll start reading.
Where's
Do you
the
have the blog post up?
No? Oh,
I
you said.
sent it
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Thank you.
via Discord.
Oh yeah. What the? Oh, they're
Mm-hmm.
swimming. You know what I thought this was?
Who?
I thought this was a bed. I
Oh.
thought Bomb was, or not Bomb. I thought Kun was jumping off his bed.
Yep. That makes sense.
Anyway, you may begin.
All right. This week's request is from blah 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 Nim.
Cool.
The coons at a swimming competition, or more of a life-threatening dive. Why did I choose swimming? It's said to be pretty good for anatomy studies. It is said. I took a swim class during college for a year and a sports major. That was and a sports major that was in the class looked so cool when you did butterflies. I can't do that. I can barely freestyle, and I'm out of practice.
Wow.
I was surprised at the number of volleyball requests, and I like volleyball with their speed and power. I bet they chose volleyball because they want the females in volleyball clothes, but whatever.
Oh, absolutely.
Before I started making Tower of God, I used to love going to watch games, but ever since I started,
No time.
yeah. I love watching baseball and basketball live too. I'm terrible at sports, but I loved watching.
Ooh.
Next week's theme is occupation. Pick a character and a job/career they might have.
All right. Who you guessing, Adrian?
Yuri, business or slash lawyer
I'm gonna
or
guess.
secretary. I don't know.
I'm gonna guess. This is tough. I'm gonna guess Kun again as like a financial person, something with finances.
No way he does the same person twice. But hey, who knows?
I don't think it's likely, but I'm gonna bet on the Hail Mary.
Mm-hmm. All right. Moving on. This episode. That's a story from very, very long time ago. I actually had a lot of thought over this since I'm telling stories deep in the lore. Since I can't
Yes.
make flashbacks involving characters whose faces haven't been revealed yet, I had to make Garam give an exposition. So a lot of the artistic direction was limited, yes. It's mainly text, but I hoped it still was interesting. That's what I was thinking. I consider cutting the exposition as short as possible, but since so much has been spread around as official lore, I thought explaining it in the main work would cut a lot of the non-constructive theories or predictions that only confuse readers. Since this is a webtoon, I get a lot of comments predicting what is to come.
Oh yeah, right
Yep,
here.
you're one of them.
Right here.
And from the previous related lore, from the previously revealed lore, I actually heard that so many esoteric theories were made at times that it broke the immersion for some people.
Can I ask
So
you a
I thought
question?
to. Mm-hmm.
What does esoteric mean? Because I've heard that a lot.
Intended for or likely to be understood by only a small number of people with specialized knowledge or interest. So it's basically like gatekeeping, I guess. Like this is a theory. Oh, you'd only get it if you read this or understood that type thing. Or it's like very nitpicky.
So it's learned like knowledge. I'm confused.
I'll read it again. Intended for or likely to be understood only by a small number of people with specialized knowledge or interest. So therefore only the top Tower of God readers who read everything and pay attention to every detail would understand these theories.
So
So it's
Azul.
esoteric. It's difficult to understand. Yeah.
So Azul is
People
one of
like
those
Azul.
people. Okay.
Exactly. Like he would understand these very tricky theories.
So
These
esoteric is like
esoteric
for the
theories.
cream of the crop.
Yeah. But he's mentioning that it's not a great thing because it kind of intimidates other people out of reading the story.
Really? I
Or
feel like it
breaks
does
the
the
immersion. Well, he's
opposite.
saying it. Well, here he says it made. Sorry. I actually heard that so many esoteric theories were made at times that it broke the immersion for some people. So maybe he means like spoilers or something, or
I see.
I don't know. some people just want to enjoy the story for themselves, right? Like they don't want to hear someone else yapping about like, yo, what if this happened? You know what I mean?
Well, they're certainly not watching my series then.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. Uh, you know, everyone who watches this stuff, like and isn't already reading it, like encouraged to read it on their own or whatever because it's a good read.
Yes.
But anyways, so I thought to cut some of that kind of theories at the cost of increasing the text amount. So instead of being a story, it feels like I'm narrating a book. But considering the genre, which is a longer piece of fantasy, it's something we had to take care of. It's a genre specialty, in other words. Isn't it fun? I agree with that. He
Yeah.
seems to not like putting a lot of text, but I like hearing
Yeah, I actually like
what
the
has to be
text
said.
dumps. I don't mind if he doesn't like have like a clear like way visually to convey it. I'm perfectly
Hmm.
fine with it with just a character like just telling it. I'm honestly
Hmm.
fine with
Yep,
that.
I agree. Yeah. So this chapter, an important tale has taken it by the storm. Since it was only text-based, when the main character shows up later the past can be spoken of in more realistic terms. I really want to serialize the journey of Jahad and the 10 family heads sometime in one format or another.
Yes.
Tog sequel not confirmed.
At that point, it would be a prequel.
I guess so. Yeah. Uh, Many of you guessed on the meaning of fug, and the G here does indeed mean grace. The FU,
Oh,
well,
oh.
I'll reveal it later, but it's nothing big.
Wait, so he's legit saying that the G in Fug stands for grace.
Mm-hmm.
What are your guesses as to what this could mean, or do you already know as the guide?
Friends, universal grace. I don't know.
Follow up grace.
It's you.
Up.
Follow up grace. Okay, sure. Anyway, with the Tower of God certified OP Enryu entering the
Yes,
narrative ring now,
yes, yes,
so it should be an exotic red crab party at next week. Oh shit! You mentioned the
yes,
crab rave,
yes.
or so one hopes. Pohang has the best red crabs. What kind of a train of thought is this? Pohang is a city in Southeast Korea, north of Busan.
Train to
Oh shit!
Busan.
Oh shit! Yo, get out of there! Get out of
Train
there!
to Busan.
Uh, Haljo, who got buried in the explosion. Sorry, who got buried in the exposition, will get to kick his own story next week. Well, weather's warming up, but still be on the lookout. Don't catch a cold. Stay healthy this week. See you in the next one. Thank you.
Okay. I really wish we had like a proper budget for this thing and like we actually had like you know either me or you because Lord knows I'm gonna do it. I'm too lazy and I'm too busy. But
Mm-hmm.
I really wish we had like resources for this because you know what I just thought of like the best thing to like add to
Mm-hmm.
this. We have like a jobber of the session, like little portrait, right? This is where the jobber of this session so far, and I want this to be like actively updated, right? So maybe we could do this in post production, but who knows? Where it's like the jobber of this whole session, it's just like a little portrait. It's like in the corner, right? Like, oh, jobber today. And it's just Hell
Mm-hmm.
Joe. I feel like Hell Joe was the jobber for today. Like
Wait, but
this
what about
guy,
his goons?
them too, but they're more like no name. Like who cares
The
about
Shadow
them?
Wizard Money Gang.
They're gonna get wiped anyway. They're gonna get one shot. Who cares? Like I feel like Hell Joe, out of everyone here, I'm telling you, Hell Joe, I don't feel like his shit. After what we just heard, we literally just heard Bomb is the embodiment of a god of the outside. Who the fuck is Hell
Mm-hmm.
Joe? The whole Oh, okay, cool, you're the whole master. Bomb is the embodiment of a god after being the child of two family heads.
Look, there's only one
Think
whole
about
master.
that. Think about that, Adrian. It just clicked in my head. Bomb is the child of two family heads. Two family heads fucked and made him.
Sure.
Like, isn't that a recipe for disaster? And not only that, the soul of God went into him.
God and anime.
It's crazy. He has anime swordsman from his father V. He has the mystic arts from his mother Arlene. And he has like I don't even know what bullshit hacks from the god of like the outer world.
Seems like he takes mostly from his mom.
Yeah, I mean, with the looks, especially, yeah. Yo, man, yo, give him the dong blade. Let's see how he does with the dong blade.
His cousin,
Hots.
Hots, yeah.
Bro, that guy looked dead ass like Hots, man. Also, I didn't say it before, but we also technically did see our look at Jahad. Bro, he looks
Mm-hmm.
exactly like Wang Nan.
Yeah, speaking of that, you told me to remind you about Wang Dan's ring for some reason.
Yes, 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 yes. I forgot. Yes. Okay. So, let me go down to it. So remember they were doing the whole exposition here, la 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 la. We went through a lot of lore. Yeah, look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
It's the Jihad symbol.
This is Jahad symbol, right? So is that signifying that like he made that when he stopped and became the king of the tower?
We don't know if it was before or after.
Okay. Interesting. So I feel like okay, so I thought it was gonna be like something between like Arlene and them, but I think my theory is basically disproven with everything we heard.
Cool.
I was gonna think like maybe Jahad had a kid with Arlene and it was Wang Nan, but now that's obviously false. So I'm pretty sure, maybe it could still be true, but I'm pretty sure at this point, I'm still sticking with my previous theory of Wang Nan might be Jahad, either with his memory lost, or with like a curse placed on him, or like he's pretending to be weak when he's actually not.
Mm-hmm.
I think those three things are still possible. But anyway, hairline.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to keep going?
Sure.
All right,
It's gonna be a long one.
fuck it. I'm running on 2 hours, might as well run on another 2. So we see a gigantic bugaboo here. I don't know what this bugaboo is doing, but it is being a bugaboo. Whoa, look at this. Oh wait. Oh, this is Mata, I think. Whoa, look at this Hockney. Oh wait, fuck, I didn't say the chapter, did I? Shit. Chapter 321. This must be this giant bug's eye. We're looking out at the snow through its eye. This is the place where Arlene gave birth to you and raised you. But after she disappeared, Jahad turned this place into a shrine for worshipping himself. He appears to have tried to erase any traces of you from here, the place that she loved. Okay, alright, let me just say a complaint here, right? Remember how I told you, like, it doesn't make sense why Karaka's going after, like, Bomb and, like, why he hates him so much?
Mm-hmm.
It would, to me, totally make sense if Jahad was doing what Karaka did. Like, Jahad should on sight be trying to, like, rip this guy's testicles out, right? Karaka wants to do the same thing, and again, I think it's for, like, no good reason. Where, again, I think Karaka basically made a self-fulfilling prophecy of, like, oh, Bomb is gonna become a slayer, he's gonna encroach on me, I need to take care of him, let me fuck with him, right? But if that's the
Mm-hmm.
case, why wouldn't Karaka kill White?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think Karaka's not killing White?
My thoughts is that Karaka doesn't believe the bomb really cares about anything Fug related, and if he were to get the power, it would just be wasted on him.
So
At least
you
that's what I think, at
okay?
least.
I can see that. I can see
Because
that.
Bomb is not interested in doing what Fug wants, especially
But
like
how does
he's said it
Karaka
very
know that?
clearly. Well, he said it clearly
When?
to people like Reflejo and stuff like that. It's like I don't want to do this
Oh,
shit.
to
You
the
know what I
people
mean?
he clapped?
Well, he was working with them at some point, right? And remember, Reflejo was like testing him. He's like, "You failed this shit, bro.
Oh
Like we're killing your
yeah.
friends now."
Yeah, you're right. Oh shit. Because Reflejo was like a little loyal slave at a certain point. Like he was listening
Mm-hmm.
to Bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. You know what one day I want to see? I want to see Bomb just have resources where like people listen to him again. I feel like Bomb is like kind of being treated how whoever Yoon treats him, just with disrespect. Like people like him,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not treating him as the god of Fug. Like this guy is known as a god of Fug, but they really ain't treating him like that. Which he probably doesn't want. He probably doesn't want to be treated like a god.
Yeah, I think that's why it's not happening because he's not really. He has no reason to do it.
Yeah, but like,
Like when he
bro.
was pretending to be Viol, he did it. You know what I mean? To keep up appearances.
Yeah, but I just think it'd be cool to like if Bomb wants something, like people from Fug will go to him, they'll kneel in front of him, and they'll be like, "Yes, my master," and they'll like go and do it.
Yep, like Darth Maul.
Exactly. Like that shit would be hot, yo. Anyway,
Yeah, maybe.
he appears to have tried to erase any traces of you from here, the place that she loved. Dude, Jahad's an asshole. You know what I'm gonna name this episode? I'm gonna write this down. Jahad is an asshole. Alright, so what's happening here? But unable to forgive this land being defiled like that, he appeared. Oh my god, Adrian. He's coming through a door.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Look at this army below him, right? This army's probably like gonna try and fight him. Look, because they're holding Jahad's banner, right? That's Jahad's.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, this guy is going to shit on them. Enryu. Oh, this gets me so hard. Look at him! Look at him! And that day, a red rain fell from the sky here. Holy shit! Adrian, he doesn't even look pissed. He just looks sad that they're all gonna die. Slave in Utero, Tower of God, the Hell Train, the Floor of Death. Part 10. When he appeared here, the first thing that he said was, "Only those who believe in the false king will remain here and face death." Hearing what Enryu... Is that an armored fish?
Mm-hmm.
Hearing what Enryu said, everyone was flustered, but could sense that this was no ordinary person. So did they not know who Enryu was?
Mm-hmm. This is the first time he appeared.
This is the... Oh my god. So they don't even know what they're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Only those who believe in the false king will remain here and face it. So he's basically saying like leave if you're smart, like don't side with Jahad. He's basically saying like if you're on his side, you're getting fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, he gave them a declaration. Dude, look at them. Ew, this guy looks ugly as shit. Many people left this place. Oh, that looks like a witch, potentially. But Jahad's fanatical followers started attacking Enryu. You know what's crazy? The followers of Jahad, like I guess like the high rank ones, if that's what this is, they look
Mm-hmm.
kind of like they're like in the Crusader era, or like they're like kind of knights
Mm-hmm.
with their getup. I really like that. Bro, what is he doing? Oh my god. Then countless spears made of red shinsu fell on the battlefield. Look at this shit. Adrian, he's just pointing at them. Oh my god. None of the people who had tried to attack Enryu could withstand his attack, and they dropped to the ground like flies. Holy shit. Bro, they can't do it. He's literally soloing an army. Also, are these rankers or no?
Potentially, yeah.
Holy shit. Oh my god. As soon as Enryu had swept away all of the fanatics, finally, the enraged administrator of the floor appeared before Enryu. Oh my god. Wait, so why did the administrator get pissed?
Hmm? He can't be doing this sort of stuff on the floor. You can't just be killing everyone willy-nilly.
Wait, why not? I thought you were allowed to do that as long as you're not
He
interfering
probably
with the
killed
tests.
regulars as well. It's like that
Oh.
rule's broken, but also just like the disturbance itself is like a huge problem for the administrators. I mean, every administrator is different, right? But
Uh-huh.
this one did not appreciate what was going on.
Yo, I don't think it was smart to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so Okay, I was about to ask something so stupid. I was about to ask how the fuck can Enryu kill this thing with Shinsu if he gets Shinsu from the administrators, but I forgot he was an irregular, so he literally
Hmm.
doesn't even need them.
Yep.
Yo, so oh, by the way, this thing looks like a fucking eldritch horror. Like this thing looks
Yeah.
fucking
All
sick.
the administrators look different depending on they're not all the same.
Yeah, the first one we saw, the turtle, that one looked kind of just chill. Like he looked
Yeah.
wise and old. This one looks like a fucking like again like an eldritch horror. This one does not look
Hmm.
this one does not look too nice. Let's just say it
Yeah,
like
and
that.
Hedon looks like Hedon.
Yeah, he didn't literally looks like a rabbit man.
Hmm.
So let me ask you this. I know you probably don't know, but is head on like the same level like as the administrators? Like is he counted as like an administrator with them?
He is, but he's like a special case. There's something different about him because he has the ability to travel to every floor.
He's also
'Cause
fucking
that's how
like
he picks
sentient.
regulars. Yeah. I
Wait,
mean, they're
so
all sentient, but
well, I mean sentient
he's
isn't like
different.
he actually has conversations with them.
And he's usually in person too, whereas like the other administrators typically hide and you can only contact them when making like the contract.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of like behind the scenes.
So, hmm. Does head on have like a certain floor under his like domain?
Yep, the first floor.
The first floor, the floor of tests?
The floor of tests is the second floor.
Wait, what the fuck is the first floor?
Hiden's floor is the first floor.
See.
I'm pretty sure, right?
Is that the one where they did the battle royale?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Where all that stuff happened in season one. That's technically the second floor.
Wait, the battle royale?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought that was the first floor.
No. The first floor is where Hiden like talks to you and stuff, right?
Okay, I thought that was the gate. I thought like that's where the doors are.
No, that's after you get through. I'm pretty sure that's the first floor. I could be wrong, but that's I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Okay. Interesting. By the way, is Garam telling this story right now? Who's telling this story?
Yeah, Grom.
Okay. So let me get this straight. This administrator got pissed. So it appeared before Enryu, or did it summon Enryu to it?
Mm. It's a good point. I don't really know the specifics. I think it appeared, but
Because I'm be honest, like the way it looks here, it does not look big enough to be the floor of death.
hmm
Because if this is the size of its head, like, you know, it's pretty big, don't get me wrong. But you cannot fit as much as we're seeing in the floor of death here if this is how
maybe
big
it's
it
the
is.
art of perspective. Maybe it's much bigger, and Enryu just looks bigger
Because
in
he's closer
comparison
to
to it.
us, maybe. Yeah, you could
Yeah.
be right, yeah. This thing looks fucking sick though. So the enraged administrator of this floor appeared before Enryu. So what does this administrator think it's gonna do? Punish him?
Yeah, maybe.
But not even the administrator could defeat him easily. What the fuck is
Oh, it's
this?
like multiple beasts. The administrator.
The massive administrator changed his appearance while fighting him. So it
Oh.
changed into like a snake. It changed to a shark, a fucking eyeball, ballsack, scrote mouth, a literal person with like flaming eyes. And Enryu still fucked it up? But the administrator's blood and flesh, which we thought were indestructible, immortal, and invincible, were viciously ripped and torn apart by Enryu's attack. Look at what he's doing, Adrian. He's just pointing at it. He's just like,
Mhm.
no. Not even his mysterious ability to freely control the Shinsu on this floor was of any use against Enryu. Holy shit, yo. Bro, he's just defiling it. During their fight, all of the mountains, seas, and buildings on this floor were destroyed, and the ground turned red. So if you were on this floor, even if you didn't fight him, if you tried to run, you're basically fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, the administrator was defeated and put to sleep. Interesting how they don't say put to death. Excuse me. And the Shinsu here lost its master. For a long time after that, a rain of Shinsu is said to have fallen here. So this is what, just the The aftermath of his attack still going on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. And the world changed. This place became known as the Floor of Death, and rumors began circulating on the tower. A divine thorn able to kill King Jahad. They said that Enryu hid that in this place and then disappeared. Having heard those rumors, Fug started looking for the thorn. So I'm assuming this is the thorn fragment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how many are there in total? Like 3? Or 5?
I said 4.
4, okay. Interesting. Wait, so I have a question. When they say like a divine thorn able to kill King Jahad, is it able to kill him because it's made from Enryu and he was an irregular?
It must have some other special properties, but we don't really know.
Because let me ask you this, right? Let's just say Bomb didn't get the thorn. Let's say a regular person got it, like a non-irregular, and they're using it.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, because they're irregular, even if they have the thorn, are they able to kill Jahad? Like, is the thorn considered kind of like an irregular tool? Or if it's used by an irregular, or if it's used by a regular, does that matter?
That's what Fug seems to believe, that anyone can use it.
So why would they give it to Bomb?
Bomb, he's affiliated with it, I guess.
Yeah, but didn't
Or
they know early on that like
he gets a
Bomb?
buff from using it
Yeah, but didn't
because
they
he is
know? Didn't they know early on? I mean, again, with what we said with Karaka too, didn't we know early on that this guy didn't even want to be a part of Fug?
Mm-hmm.
So why would they give someone who doesn't even want to be in your organization the thorn when you have people like Karaka raising his hand in class saying, "Please pick me," and he knows the answer, and then you have the kid who's the delinquent in the corner who doesn't know the answer, and you're giving him the test.
Well, who named Bomb?
Uh,
Who gave Bomb his Fug name?
that
The
I
very
don't
leader
know.
of Fug,
Wait, he gave it to
Luzlik.
him?
Yes, she said that it was Luzlik who named him.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Yeah, or at least Luzlik, like, is the reason why that name exists, because Luzlik used to work for V, right? So
Yeah.
it's heavily implied that Luzlik knows of Bomb and is like kind of like
Wait,
on his
wait, wait,
side
wait,
in a
wait,
way.
wait. Wait, so at that point, Luzlik has a direct connection to Bomb because he worked under V.
Somewhat, yeah. Although Bomb doesn't really like, it's not like Luzlik just showed up to Bomb and said, "Yo, what's good?" He kind of like,
He
it's
kind of
kind of like
watches
he's in the
over him.
shadows. He's the
Yeah,
shadow government, you know?
the Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
Exactly.
So,
See, now you're getting it.
so Luzlik, I'm assuming when he said like he was under V, like obviously we don't know too much about V. They didn't go into too much detail, but I'm assuming like he was a respected like person under V. Like V like didn't
Mm-hmm.
mistreat him, right?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So Luzlik, probably liked V. So does Luzlik know Bomb? Well, he has to know because he named him.
Mm-hmm.
So Luzlik knows that Bomb is the kid of V and Arlene.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So this guy's really trying to set up Bomb to fulfill his quote unquote destiny.
Uh-huh.
Or what if Luzlik is just trying to do this to get revenge for V?
That could also be it.
Huh. While waiting for someone to obtain that thorn and slash King Jahad's throat, I mean. Huh. So, that's why Fug gave me the thorn. The fact that they wanted to turn me into a slayer was not simply because of their loathing for Jahad. It was because one of them believed that I'm Arlene's son. So was I destined to become a slayer from the very start? It looks like it, honestly. It looks like he was literally born into fate. Like, he was born into this thing, like, and he had no control over it. This is sad. Excuse me. Is my destiny to obtain the thorn and slay King Jahad? Oh, we're back to her beautiful... Look at Jellybean! Look at the first thing
Grounded.
Jellybean does, bro. She just goes to sleep.
You need to join this family, Alan.
Yo, I can't, Adrian. I don't sleep enough. I wish.
You
I
need to
wish.
sleep at work and use
Yo,
Shinsu to do your job.
you know what I secretly do at work?
Mm-hmm.
I take a lot of bathroom breaks, right? Because
Absolutely,
like
I do the same thing.
I'm very like you work from home.
Well, when I worked at my other job.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I would
So,
hide in the bathroom and play on my phone.
yo, that's exactly what I do too. No, but you know what I do sometimes? So, because I'm getting upset that they're giving me more and more work that's not my job, because you know what my
Hmm.
job is, right?
Yep, yep, yep.
So, because they're giving me more work not related to that, I'm getting like more and more like disobedient. Like I'm taking more like liberties. Because if you guys are gonna
Hmm.
make me do extra shit, I'm gonna kind of take extra shit too. So I
Hmm.
literally go to the bathroom, right, for like 20 minutes at a time. And because I'm so tired at work, I just go in there, I just close my eyes, and I just sit there with my eyes closed to try and like rest.
Hmm.
See, sometimes it does help a little bit. But
That's good.
yeah, I need to be like the Laurie family, man. I love Has Jelly Bean met Laurie yet?
I don't think so.
No, I mean, even if they meet, they're probably gonna be sleeping.
At least not on screen. Yeah.
Yo, I love that she's just always sleeping and she's floating on a
Mhm.
pillow.
I want to meet this family head so bad.
He's probably gonna be sleeping. She. I think of all the family heads, they're probably gonna be the chillest one. But think about it like
Hmm.
this too. What if instead of being the chillest one, what if when you wake them up, they're like the angriest? They're like Berserker.
Hmm. Maybe.
Scary. Yo, I love Jelly Bean though. Look at Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean is one of my favorite characters, and she doesn't even do anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, you said that you have something to tell us about Hell Joe. Is the stuff that we heard from that girl before not the whole story? Actually, it was only when I came here that I learned about Hell Joe in detail for the first time. I entered this place using a different path from you guys, because the path that I used to enter here is a path that only red witches should know about. I was planning on leading the way if you came in here separately, but the situation changed. She's so beautiful, Adrian. Oh my god. I would love to just hug her leg. Like she'd probably try and like kick me away. I would just hug her leg and like cling on to it. So, you heard about Hell Joe? Yes, it seems like they want to make me fight Hell Joe in order for Bomb to obtain a fragment of a thorn or something. Wait, so at this point, is Yuri anti-Fug or what does she think of all this?
She's just pro bomb, pretty much. Like Yuri doesn't really care about much.
So she doesn't care.
Yeah.
She's pro Bomb. Yo, that's so good. She's just pro Bomb. Bro, Bomb has shooters out here like crazy. I have a question.
Hmm.
So this is kind of random, but I just want your opinion on this. Let's just say, so what rank is Enryu? Enryu's number 2, right?
Hmm.
And Jahad's 3,
Yep.
and Urek is 4.
Yep.
And between a fight between Urek and Jahad, is it kind of close who would win?
Yeah.
Okay. Either Urek or Jahad, if they went in the same position as Enryu, right? And they had to fight the administrator, do you think either of them could have killed it?
Nah, I don't think so.
So you think the gap between those two and Enryu is that large?
Yeah.
Wow. So you think
Like,
Uruk would get
by
clapped by
fighting it, I don't
Enryu?
think they'd win. Yeah.
Damn. That's sad, man. I wish Uruk could like go crazy.
Hmm.
Also, is Enryu like a lot older than Uruk or no?
We don't know.
Okay. Is Uruk relatively new?
Kind of, I guess.
Because they did say he climbed the tower like really quickly, right?
Hmm.
So to do that, he had to come after everyone else, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, interesting. So at this point, also to kind of switch gears back to Hell Joe, Hell Joe is if Yuri has to fight this guy, doesn't that mean he's high ranker level?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, maybe I was wrong about Hell Joe being a jobber, but I still think he's on the the jobber of the day board for now. I don't know what to call it, so I'm just gonna call it that. Hell Joe is currently still the jobber of the day. Even if he's strong, The story has kind of shitted on him. They kind of ignored him so far. Like, Bomb is literally stealing the spotlight right now, as if it was never on him already. Actually, it's not exactly because of Viol that they want to get rid of Hell Joe. Yeah, I love the Chibis, Adrian. Look at them. Oh my god. As a Red Witch guide, I have a personal grudge towards him. Wait, wasn't it revealed in the story like last week that like he does stuff to the witches?
Um, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
I
I
mean,
thought he
I
had a.
think it's implied, right? We said that it was implied because I wanted to take him out.
Didn't he have a place called the Red Tower or whatever?
Yeah, you said you made it up. Okay, so now you're believing your own hypothesis. You said as a hypothesis, what if he named the Red Tower as like a prison for the Red Witches? It was never true. It's just something you said.
Okay, well, let's see if I'm right.
Okay.
He has a personal grudge? A grudge? You mean there are people out there who do things to make guides resent them? This floor has no administrator. Guides without the ability to predict the future are just regular humans. But guides absolutely must travel through the floor of death as a pilgrimage. This place is one of the places of pilgrimage for Red Witch guides. So here's what my question is: do the dwarves have to do this too? Or is it just Red
I don't know.
Witches?
I don't know.
Okay. And what do they mean like a pilgrimage? I don't understand this.
I don't know either.
Huh. We rely on memories that have been passed down for ages to find this place. Oh, look at Evan! Silver dwarves go on pilgrimages to a completely different place, right? Yeah, the place that I went to was completely in ruins, but we also know that there's a place like this on the floor of death. Right. The floor of death changed completely after Enryu appeared. Most of the people who were on the floor of death died. Well, wouldn't you know? It was hard for even the strongest rankers to survive in the Shinsu without an administrator. But this place alone was lucky. We were lucky to be surrounded by the administrator's body and isolated from the outside. But the people who survived here had to suffer from aging and a lack of food. Dude, Aya's kind of cute, man. She's like a nice. I told you last time what I thought of Aya, right? How she's like
Hmm.
a happy, peppier Huaruyun, but she still has like some sinister like stuff behind her.
Yep.
Yeah, I like Aya. Aya's very cute. Still, they couldn't go outside. You know what that looks like?
What?
That looks like an REA sword.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Still, they couldn't go outside because Jahad's army was killing any survivors of the floor of death in order to stop the rumors about Enryu from spreading. Damn, yo, Jahad is really a hater. Not only does this guy kill babies in front of their mothers, he also eliminates survivors after a catastrophe. Like, yo, Adrian, think about this, right? Imagine an earthquake happened. Imagine you survive the earthquake and you see like I don't know, the government or something, or like PETA, right? You see like PETA or the government, and you go to them thinking like, oh look, it's the good guys, right? They're here to help me. I just went through like a cataclysmic event, and you go to them and they just murder you.
Hmm.
Like what the hell? Imagine you were lucky enough to survive Enryu's like nuking, and now you just get killed anyway. Ultimately, the Sa and the Ja, the high rankers who lead this place, found a solution. These two look like fucking clowns. They look like white, but worse. They used their magic to create a place called the Spirit Room, where they stored the souls of all citizens, and developed a way for people to live forever without aging. Oh shit, what? But the people under that spell cannot ever leave this place. They decided to stay here forever at the cost of their eternal lives. The people here have spent ages guarding the holes so that the secret would not leak to the outside world. Oh no. Adrian,
Hmm.
who's the hole master?
Elja.
Yes, he found the secret. But everything changed when Joe appeared. He wants to break the spell and leave this place. Ultimately, he drove out to Sa and conquered the South City. Wait, so where's the other one then? Because isn't there two? The Jah?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So where the fuck is the Jah? And if he drove Dasa out, Dasa's still alive then, right?
In theory.
Yo, I have a hypothesis here. You
Here it
know
comes.
his little army of cronies?
Uh-huh.
What if Dasa is secretly one of those cronies?
Oh,
Wasn't one of them literally called the traitor?
yeah.
What if that's secretly Dasa plotting against him?
But you said they were all jobbers.
Well, they still could be, but maybe one of them is like a fake jobber. Because right now
Mm-hmm.
the jobber of the day is still Helljoe. It's still Helljoe. But anyway.
Wild.
Let's see. Yeah, so everything changed with Helljoe here. He even broke the rules of this place and joined forces with an outside power. Okay, that looks sick. That looks scary. Bug promised to get him out of here if he worked with some of their agents and gave them the thorn fragments. He went looking for the last fragment of the thorn, and in the end, he even ended up harming a guide who was on a pilgrimage for him. Oh no! So let me get this straight. Imagine in real life, right? If you're having a war, who's the country that's always neutral?
I don't know. Switzerland?
Yeah, Switzerland. So it's like they basically attacked Switzerland.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. The guide was the predecessor of the girl who brought you here. Ew, what the hell? Hell, ew, yo, she's fucking ugly. What the fuck? Eljo caught her while on a pilgrimage and pressured her to look for the thorn fragment. When she refused, he stole her vitality and made her suffer a cruel death. Oh my god, he sucked her! Okay, so I have a question, Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
So, when they go into the floor of death, right? If you're in the floor of death, basically the agreement is that the San Deja made was you are immortal. Like, you can come in here and you will be immortal, but you can't leave because you're immortal now.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone in the floor of death can't die.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why the bugs couldn't die either?
Perhaps, yeah.
Okay. So that means if your soul's taken and you go into the floor of death, like you're just you literally just can't die.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Wait, so
Sure, it has its limits though. Like if your body is like completely destroyed, like you're
I
dead.
mean you saw the bugs, right?
Right.
They were like they were fine. But here's my question. So Bomb, Hockney, and Mata have gone through the floor of death because Garam got them through, right?
Mm-hmm.
Currently are Yuri and them like are they technically inside the floor of death now? Did they get past the Guardian?
I think they got past the Guardian because I.
So so they got past the Buddha because I basically shortcutted them.
Similarly to how Karaka got through a secret hole.
So they all have their souls.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have your soul and you're in the floor of death, does that mean you can die?
Yes, and Buddha also mentioned there's a problem with you staying too long. I don't remember if that's
He
so.
said after a week, he said like the dead will
Yeah.
like go for your soul or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Which who the fuck knows what that means? Giving me some fucking Daniel vibes.
More stuff to think about.
Yeah, interesting. So let me ask you this then: when the guides come through here, is that the same logic? How they're not prone to the rules of the floor
Yeah,
of death,
I think they're unique because they're just on pilgrimage and they're guides.
so they don't have to give up their soul. They don't go through the Buddha.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, bro, why did they have to show this? Why did they have to show an ugly like witch? Now like Kwaryun's beauty goes down by like 0.5%, and I don't like that. Bro, she looks like a mummy. She was probably really hot too. It's so sad. A red witch. It looks like Helljoe didn't know that Guide's abilities don't work in this place. That must be why he thought that she would be able to find the thorn fragment. Wait, so you don't know what this whole pilgrimage is for, right?
They didn't say anything about it.
Okay. Because guides can see their own destiny, they neither fear nor try to avoid their own death. That's how we accept our fate. But she tried to avoid death. Yo, she looks hot too, man. Why did Heljo do this? Having been caught by Heljo and dragged to his castle, she is said to have died while begging Heljo to spare her. Because she was not meant to die here, Heljo, that man, is defying destiny. You know what's so funny too? Heljo literally looks like a gigantic dickhead who just does not care. Like you could tell him like, "Oh, Heljo, that artifact you're holding was like prized by my ancestors. Like it's in our family for generations. Like, it's very, very important." And I feel like he'll just drop it and be like, "Oops, sorry, I didn't care." Like he really just seems like he does not give like a shit.
Yeah.
Ah, this is. Oh, wait, fuck. Ah, this is an announcement for the intruders in this palace. Huh? I am Hell Joe, the ruler of the South City. Hell Joe? Yeah, I wonder if Horyun is getting upset. So, does this mean like the Red Witches are kind of in like a sisterhood? Like if you mess with one, you mess with all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Wait, so Horyun knows her own death.
Um, I'm not sure if she knows it explicitly, but she probably like knows when it's gonna happen or something like that, or like
And
I don't
she's
know.
not gonna avoid it.
I don't know if she knows everything about it, but she knows, bits and parts.
What the
Like when
hell?
it comes, she'll probably know when it comes.
And she's not gonna avoid it.
Yep.
Oh my
Maybe that's why
god.
she's so stoic.
No, she's supposed to be my wife, Adrian. No.
Yeah, it's a curse to have that knowledge.
No. Wait, but that doesn't make any sense then. Because
Mhm.
this kind of just plainly confirms that their visions are not set in stone. Because remember
Or
the guide said
well,
or Huarun said that guides can see their own deaths. The one
mhm,
that Heljo captured begged for her life because she wasn't
mhm.
supposed to die there, but she did.
Yeah. Why do you think that? That's kind of important, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Like he shouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, so you're saying he has something.
Uh huh.
So you're saying he's not a jobber.
I mean, I've been saying it since the beginning, but yeah.
Listen, okay, I'll agree that Heljo isn't a jobber, but what I mean is the story is treating him like a jobber.
Sure.
Like the story is
He
really not
joked around a
like,
little bit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like they're putting so many
That's
things
just his
with him.
character.
Well,
That's how
yeah.
he is.
Well, no, not even that. It's like the story
It's
is
his personality.
introducing so many huge like bombshells on us, where it's like once they get to Hell Joe's part, it's kind of like, oh, okay, well you told us this, but then you literally told us like one of the biggest pieces of news in the whole story about Bomb. So it's like it's not that shocking comparatively.
Right. But as I did say in the previous what is it, blog post, that like how Joe is kind of getting a backseat on this thing. But I mean, what can you do, right? Because it's like this is the arc where we're supposed to be talking about these things, so and he just happens to be there.
Hell Joe got unlucky.
Yeah.
It's not the Hell Joe show, it's the Bomb show. I don't know who let you into this place. That's fucking disgusting, by the way. He fucking made like speakers from like the intestines. But I know that you came here because you're after something. Joe? Intruders? Is he talking about that man? And that thing that you're looking for is inside my castle. So spare me the game of hide and seek and come fight me. If you enter my castle and defeat both my servants and me, I will give you what you want. You know what's crazy? The fact that he's being so ambiguous here means it's gonna draw in Hockney too. If he literally said, I have the thorn fragment, come get it, Hockney would not care, Hockney would not come. But the fact that
Hmm.
he left it ambiguous, which I don't really understand why he did, because he said he's gonna say, we have the thorn fragment. The fact
Hmm.
that he left it ambiguous means it's gonna draw Hockney in too now.
Hmm. That's a good point.
If you don't come, I'll give it to Fug. So you had better come get that special something. Dude, he looks crazy. He looks like he needs a glass of water. I hope you guys are strong enough to make this fun for me. That's all. Also, I have a question. This like thing he has on his chest, this eye thing, is that at all related to Jahad or no?
Not really.
Okay.
Although I see where you're getting that.
Yeah. The thorn fragment in his castle? Hell, Joe. What is he talking about? The thing that we're looking for is in his castle. I feel like he's going to be more of a nuisance than I thought. It sounds like he's saying that he has the thorn fragment. The thorn fragment is in in Heljo's castle? Well, it's probably a trap, but I asked you to get rid of Heljo as a favor. If the thorn fragment really is in his castle, that just gives you one more reason to go and fight Heljo. Theo will probably go there too. Wait, so I have a question. So, in the Floor of Death, the guide's powers don't work.
Apparently, yeah.
So how can they do their pilgrimage?
They know it from memory. Remember they're saying that it was like passed down?
What the fuck?
It's like passed down from their ancestors or whatever.
So
I don't know how guides work, but they have memories of their previous people. I think
that's
that's
pretty
what
interesting.
You want to scroll up to see it. I don't remember.
Interesting. I think that's what they said too. What will you do, Yuri Jahad? So right now, like Huarun doesn't know what's gonna happen. Interesting. Hell Joe, he's starting to stir up trouble. Hell Joe? He's the one who currently rules over the South City. He imprisoned He imprisoned Grand Deja, the old warlord, and made himself leader. I heard that he's working with Fug to get them the thorn fragments. He's giving them the thorn fragments? That's right. He's working with Fug and giving them the thorn in order to escape to the outside. Although he's having a tough time right now because he can't find the last one. Wait, so is Fug actually capable of actually even getting him to the outside, or what if they're bullshitting him?
Well, Karaka said someone can get him out. We don't know.
There's no way that the final gatekeeper told Heljo about you entering here. So those ones who entered this place with you must be alive. Huh? I'm impressed that they're still alive. For now, shall we let them deal with Heljo? What Heljo said just now is a lie. The last remaining thorn fragment is here in the North City. It's hidden deep inside the spirit room. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Does Karaka know that?
I don't think so.
So let me get this straight. Karaka wants to find the thorn fragment, right? And he's telling Joaquin, oh hey, you want souls? There's a big soul bank right there. Go get it, right? But meanwhile, the thorn fragment is in there too?
And he might bump into Bomb trying to get the thorn fragment. He's like, wait a minute.
Well, not even just bumping into Bomb. At this point, Karaka's like leading White to the place where he wants to go. But he doesn't even know it.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
There's a place called the Spirit Room here in the North City. It's a place which contains the souls of everyone on the floor of death. Grand Deja, the previous leader of the North City, is defending the Spirit Room. Oh shit. He succeeded his position to Grand Deli and retired. But he is one of the few people who saw Enryu in person. He also knows where the thorn fragment is. Dude, this guy looks like a fucking Dark Souls boss. Remember how we were just talking about Gwen? This literally looks like Gwen.
That's him.
He is going to try to test your power. Dude, Bomb is about to like give this guy a thrashing and like shove the life back into him. I feel like Bomb is gonna use the divine drip on him and like rejuvenate him. If you pass his test, you will find out where the final fragment is. This is the path leading to Dejah's castle. What the hell is this ugly ass shit? What the fuck? Ugh. It's like vines and shit. Why here? Huh? Ugh. What's this? Memory? Of course, ordinary D rank regulars could never pass this test. But if you're the real deal, I'm sure that he will acknowledge you and you will be able to find the thorn fragment. I knew that you would be confused after hearing what I told you. I mean, it's not very confusing. But regardless of whatever destiny brought you to this place, it's up to you to decide what path to take. So even if you choose to avoid that destiny and go down a different path, I will not criticize you for it. Because that's a massive and difficult burden to bear. And this just leads to further credence, by the way, of like that thing I mentioned with Rachel. Remember this? Remember I said like this whole plan, like I don't think Bomb is gonna like do it. Like at the very least, Bomb wouldn't have chosen to done this if not forced, right? He's kind of doing it now because he's kind of forced to for his friends. But if he didn't have to, he would not try to kill Jihad. I feel like he'd just try and like have a peaceful life.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where I feel like in a way, maybe Rahel is trying to like alleviate Bomb's burden by like trying to do it herself.
Okay.
No, I'll do it. Not because of destiny, but of my own will. Oh shit. Oh, he found the. Oh, I forgot they were on a bug.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, wait. So you're telling me Arlene Grace gave birth to Bomb in a fucking flying bug?
What? No.
What do you mean no?
Where'd you get that from?
Aren't they on a flying bug?
Yeah.
And didn't Garam just say this is where Arlene gave birth to him?
Yeah, the floor of death, not the flying bug.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
So are you sure it's not the flying bug?
I'm positive. It's before Enryu fucked this place up.
Wow, what a nice way to describe
This
it.
place looked like a normal floor before this happened. Keep that in mind.
It's before he fucked this place up. Okay, alright. Oh my god, that's so funny. You finally came back out. What were you talking about for so long? Mata, stop asking about other people's business. You know what would be the funniest thing ever?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine Bomb just straight up tells them I'm the son of two family heads.
Yeah, that
What
would
if
be wild.
what if Bomb is so nice he legit just doesn't keep it a secret? He just comes straight out and just says it. I'm hoping that's what happens. I'm sorry, but from this point on, I think I should go on by myself. Huh? I feel like I'm supposed to go in there and look for something, but it seems like such a dangerous place, so I don't think I should go in there with you. What? In there? The Joss Castle? Wait, so at this point, what was that thing that fucking that David saw? That's what I want to fucking know. Yes. Yo, look at David. Yo, he's thinking. Dude, you know what's crazy? So many people have been shown now, right? And I kind of want to get to this near the end, but like, so many people have been shown and just been like supposed, or I don't know what the right word for it is. Like kind of subverted. They've been like
Mm-hmm.
subverted down. But I'm gonna get more to it at the end because I want to see if it's gonna keep happening. Yes. Can't I go with you too? What? Hockney? But that place is. I know very well how dangerous it is, but I have this feeling that I should go in there too. Hockney, are you insane? The jaw's in there. Plus, what about the picture? I know. I'm going to find the picture. And as you said, I may obtain something even more valuable in there. Dude, Mata looks so cool. Mata looks like a scientist.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Could this be destiny too? Well, alright. If you're going, then I'll go too, Hockney. I've been in there before, so let me lead the way. Dude, look at the way they drew Hockney.
Mm-hmm. Like a little
Bro,
child.
I love this. I love when SIU draws like this. I fucking love it so much. Hockney's just like he's just there. Like he doesn't care that Mata's touching it. Also, why is Mata wearing a stupid cape? Oh my god. Before Enryu fucked this place up.
It's true.
We've already come this far together, so I wouldn't feel right letting you go alone. It would be lonely if you went on your own, wouldn't it? Dude, you know what this means now? Now this is
Mm-hmm.
like two extra people Bomb has to take care of. Because now I feel like Bomb treats them as like his friends, or at the very least, like he feels responsible for them. So like now he's gonna be looking out for them. Dude, having Bomb as a friend has to be like the best thing in the world. This guy will literally
Mm-hmm.
take care of you. Like, this is so sad. Ever since I saw him have like remorse for fucking Garbage Man or like Poison Waste Man, whatever, Toxic Waste Man, I was like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
this guy is so nice, man. Then let's do this together. Okay. Okay, I do not like the way they drew those. They like 3D rendered those. Those look fucking ugly.
You have to make them yourself.
Yo, man, maybe I will one day. The entrance to Helljoe's castle. Oh shit, yo, stay scheming.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Why do I have to guard the entrance myself? Those idiots clearly think that I'm the weakest. Don't get the wrong idea. I may have been the weakest before, but now with Helljoe's power, no one can beat me.
Here it comes.
Alright, well, this is the new jobber. Ah, come to think of it, maybe they assigned me to guard the entrance because I'm so powerful that I can handle anything. Lord Helljoe, I know that's what you were thinking. What the fuck? He sure made quite an impressive castle. Hmm? That guy Helljoe. So that's where he's hiding, huh? They're here! Dude, this jobber has no clue what's about to happen to them. You
Mm-hmm.
know those things like on the ceiling that like boxers like hit rapidly like over and over again that's kind of shaped like a teardrop?
The speed bag.
A speed bag?
Mm-hmm.
That is what this person is going to become to Yuri right now.
Yeah.
Let alone honestly, they might even be that to Evan. Evan might use them as practice here. Oh shit. Yo, Giga Chad. Let's get this over with and find Bomb. Dude, she just wants Bomb's cock. The two of you entered this place alone? Are you insane? Oh my god, look at his arms. Oh my god, it's fucking sideways. God damn it. Whoa. Oh my god, it grew muscular. Where the fuck did the floor go? That's a pretty impressive start. Dude, nothing is going to like face Yuri. Why
Mm-hmm.
why does SIU make it so obvious, Adrian, that this person is going to just get jobbed?
What if Yuri loses?
I think I will
Get out.
actually like eat my own penis if that happens. You had better wipe that smile off your face, mortal. Okay. Yeah, what a cliffhanger they left us on. Wow, I wonder if Yuri's okay. Oh no. Fucking stupid, yeah.
Damn, look at that build.
Yeah, look at how they're about to get fucked up.
I can't wait to start the next episode with this image right here.
What, with the gigantic
Look at
sperm?
him, yeah. He's Prometheus.
I actually thought this was the girl, but yeah. Bro, this thing is so stupid, Adrian. Like
Sorry,
this
she's Prometheus. Though.
Well, I mean, she's kind of showing her boob a little bit, but I think it's a he. But yo,
Yeah.
this person is so dumb. Like, bro, SIU just makes it so obvious. It's so
Billy
sad.
Harrington right here.
Yeah, honestly,
Look at this
honestly.
shit. He's the boy next door.
Boy next door. Let's see if our oh. I was gonna say, let's see if our assumptions are correct. We were both wrong.
Damn, we got the cop.
Yo, she can arrest me. I was too horny.
Here we go. Um, Today's request is from blah 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 Nim. Who are you and the cop? Since
Wait,
the nation
have you
seems so
noticed it's
chaotic these
always
days.
Nim?
Yeah, I think that's like a title to somebody. Like how you say Sakura-chan or something like that in like
That's
Japanese
so
stuff.
cringe. Why don't you
Yeah,
just say like San?
I don't know. Cause I used to watch Naruto as a kid.
That's so cringe.
Fuck
If
you.
that's true, you should have seen it in English dub.
Huh? Yeah, true. But then I also saw it in Japanese
You fucking weeaboo.
after I finished the English portion of it.
You fucking weeaboo.
Listen, what are we doing right now?
Reading a Korean
Reading top.
webcomic. We're reading.
Yeah. I also have a recommendation for a new emote. I'll send it to you, so don't forget. But you can look at it after
Okay.
for the Twitch viewers.
Oh yes. For my thousands and thousands of Twitch viewers.
All right, here we go. Since the nation's so chaotic these days, I imagine our police officers and security agents are doing a lot of hard work. If Warren was a cop, you'd never lose a criminal, at least. Stay strong, officers.
She's so hot. She's so fucking hot.
Next week's theme is the character you want to receive candy from for White Day, which I guess might be like Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I was
Oh, just the
assuming
character
that.
will do. And, oh yeah, it says it down here. White Day, a month after Valentine's Day, is Korean secondary Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day proper is about chocolates. White Day is about candy.
All right, Adrian, who you guessing?
Let's see.
I can tell you mine first if you want.
I'm gonna say Rack.
I was thinking that too. I'm
Because
thinking
Rack likes
Yua.
candies.
I'm
Okay.
thinking Yua because we haven't seen Yua in a while.
All right. This chapter, Enryu having a feast of red crabs, rather flashy.
Bruh.
Face, so I drew in the eyes.
Yes.
I had trouble portraying the administrator, since administrators of every floor have their unique aspects, and they all have different forms or personalities. There's nothing I set as admins are all blank. But since this floor's admin is more aggressive, I went with a more freakish feel.
Yeah, I was about to say this one seems like its aspect is definitely more angry.
Mm-hmm. Taking multiple forms in attack reminded me of a certain Chinese god. Regardless, portraying unbeatable entities is difficult. Sometimes I feel the limits of my imagination, and overcoming it is my job as a writer. Regardless, I hope you enjoy.
I honestly think you did a really good job.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Continuing from last week is Grom's story and Joe's declaration of war. I was wondering how much delay, if at all, I need to put in. If multiple plot threads are not in an arc at once, I have to worry about people not understanding what's going on. My biggest concern is that there's so much content in the beginning, I'll have trouble pacing it at the end here. Well, this week passes with little trouble. Next week, we'll see Yuri fight. Well, hope you guys look forward to next week. Have a good week and be happy. Thank you.
Bro, it's not even gonna be a fight. It's just gonna be like a straight ass clapping.
Mm-hmm.
Like look at this. It's so sad. It's so fucking sad. Whenever a character talks shit in Tower of God, you know they're gonna get jobbed.
Yep.
Except if they're white. But so this is kind of what I want to go over from
I can't believe you said that.
I mean, listen, White can talk all the shit he wants and he can back it up. But this is where last chapter I started noticing this, but I honestly gotta say, like, I think that the floor of death, this story is actually going really crazy. There's so many like subplots here, right? Where it's like,
Yep.
I thought like, Hell Joe's to me is still like the weakest one, but that doesn't mean it's weak. It's just comparatively to everything else. But like, you have so many things going on. Like, think about this, right? I think this is actually really good storytelling. So you have these people who were in power who had their own regime. That regime got disrupted. Now you have this guy in here. Now you have the people who are trying to help him or fuck with him. Who knows? Who knows what Fug is doing? But you have Fug in here now. Then you have the witches with their own subplot who they want something, which is going to get done by Yuri, which is separate from everyone else because no one else can do it. Then you have Bomb's whole thing. Then you have Hockney's whole thing. It's
Yeah.
like there's
Mom and
so
Hockney aren't
many.
even going to Hell Joe. They're going to freaking
Exactly.
Gusa.
Exactly. Like there was like an entire like thing before. Like it seems like there's so many
Mhm.
moving parts, but they're separate. Like they're all in
Yep.
the same area, but they're decently separate, and it feels good. Like I actually
Mhm.
think this feels really, really good. It feels like the world is alive. I really
Yeah.
like this.
And the Soul Room too.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like there's
There's
so
so
many
many.
different subplots, but they're all like some of them are connected to each other, some of them are separate, but they're still all
Mhm.
within the same area where it's so good. And it, like
Mhm.
even going further than that, that's like a 2D version of it, right? The 3D version is look at the whole time period. Look at like the time period of how it all connects, like the past thing happening with Enryu, fucking the floor of death from Bomb's story, that also affected the witches, which affected Hell Joe, which now affects Yuri. It's like
Mhm.
it's all somewhat connected, like it piggybacks off each other. So not only on a 2D level, just like what's going on right now, we see it's all sometimes connected with some things, but other things it's not. But again, it's in the same area. But it's also in a 3D level, also connected through time, where it's like looking
Yep.
from the past to the present. Like we definitely worked to get here. Like I feel like a lot of effort was put into this, and it's really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really
This
like
arc's
this.
pretty well made.
Yeah. I hope from here, like SIU continues the energy, like for sure.
For real.
Hope. But anyway, I'm gonna ask this just out of niceness, but I think I know the answer. So hairline, would you like
Yeah.
to keep going?
Oh, I'm good. Thanks.
Yeah, me too. I kind of want to go to bed and get like hopefully not 2 hours of sleep again tonight.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's gonna be it from us. So, the lovely hairline, do you have any advice, any tips, tricks, and top 10 anime moments, or any winning lottery numbers for the fans out there?
I can't talk about anime because you'll call me a weeb.
I mean, listen, I'm a weeb too, if that makes you feel better.
Yeah, it does.
Even though I haven't watched anime in a year.
True. You're fake weeb. You're actually not a weeb.
Wow,
Get out of
wow,
here. Go somewhere.
wow. So no parting words for the
This
fans?
guy won't watch Jujutsu Kaisen with me.
Shut up! Shut up! I have mental issues. Shut up!
It'll make you feel better.
No, it won't. Anyway, no
That's it for me.
other. Okay, all right, all right. So I guess for me, that's pretty much it too. We hope everyone enjoyed, and we do this every Monday night, late at night at this point. So be there, be square, and the only reason you should miss it is if you're sick, dying, or dead. And we stream it at Twitch TV Tecnics channel. And if you somehow miss it because you're sick, dying, or dead, we post the VOD on a delay to youtube.com/Tecnics. So you could go watch it there. But anyway, we hope everyone enjoyed, and that's about it.